There it is. Mic check. There it is. Okay, good. Yo, welcome everyone to the stream. I always wait for YouTube's little preview window to appear. Yo, welcome everyone to the stream. Yo, welcome Godin. Welcome Steph Chow. Welcome Smondry. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Welcome Hunter Slash. Welcome to the stream. Yo, yeah, I see all your messages. Yo, no worries. Yo, it's gonna be a fun stream today. Going back to our timeline runs, where everyone gets to vote in the polls to say how we are going to beat the game. We're gonna play on hard difficulty, so make sure you get your votes in the chat here, in the poll. Currently, we voting for omnivore for cell stage. So make sure if you want me to beat cell stage as an herbivore, omnivore, or carnivore, make sure you get your votes in to the poll there. And these are our current runs so far. I might give everyone a quick recap here. So we've done 7 runs, and we've done lots of omnivore runs, but some herbivore and carnivores. Pretty mixed on the space stage results, but we've done lots of from tribal stage into civilization stage switching, which is always really fun. So we'll see if we get any duplicates. It's starting to be too many for me to keep track, so if we get duplicates, I guess we'll just have to do more streams to try to get all of them. Maybe I'll try to keep track of the multiple duplicates if we get any. We've done all unique runs so far, so thanks everyone for voting. What is YouTube bugging me about? There's member only streams now. No, it's fine. Has a little 1 on the engage with audience. Can I make that go away? Guess I just have to live with a little notification 1 on my chat. That's fine. You already submitting the name Alvin or Simon? I got the chipmunks names. We can try some of those. See if we get any. Oh yeah, definitely put your suggestions in for names of our creature today. Those look like some fun names. If we keep duplicates, we can never stop streaming. Yep, we have to keep streaming until we get all 81 combinations. Since there's four different stages where you can vote for different things, and each one has 3 different combinations. Then 3 times 4 should be, or 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 3 to the power of 4 is 81. So if you keep going for duplicates, I gotta keep streaming. Omnivore is the rarest, but it's the most interesting. Yeah, because you can't start with omnivore, so you have to put that on manually, so it's a little more fun. Welcome Jacob Casey. Yeah, I think I recognize you from the chat. I think that sounds familiar. Welcome to the stream as well. Welcome Guy Lillian. Welcome. Welcome everyone. Welcome JRR. Welcome to the stream. So before we get into the run, I want to show a really cool mod before we get started that I think it's going to be able to allow us to play in a slightly different format. Actually, a really cool format that I've never seen before, that I didn't actually even know was possible. And it gives everyone a little bit more time to vote in the poll and get into the stream. So there's a really cool mod made by VanillaCold, our resident mod expert, from our modding expert and friend of the stream, mod in the chat. They made a mod that allows us to switch our creature mid-creature stage. It actually allows you to switch your current creature or cell or tribal stage member into anything else during the stage. And I've always wanted to be able to do this. I've tried to do this with Cheat Engine, but I never could be able to figure it out. Yo, Stuff Chow, welcome to the stream. I'm actually going over your idea for our new possible format right now. So I want to show an example of what normally happens. Not spoiling the surprise, but I still want to show the mod off so we can show people how they can participate in this new format, which I think will be really fun. So I'm going to basically go through the whole thing right now. Hope that's okay. But I want to show how. Let's just use this random guy here. I'm going to load into creature stage, and so normally when you play creature stage, you have to build your creature as you go. You can't just change into whatever random creature you want to. You have to build as you evolve. Kind of makes sense, right? Once you're actually into creature stage. So let's see. So if you just call a mate here. So check this out. So when you are in creature stage, so normally this is the same kind of editor as the main menu, and you can normally drag and drop a PNG into the editor, and you can switch into whatever you want. You can drop a Grox in and become the Grox. It's pretty it's pretty free in what you can do. But when you're in creature stage, there's a mid-creature stage editor here. So normally you can't. So this is all of our creatures from our previous runs. So if I wanted to turn into this creature, I can't edit this. I can't turn into this creature. You can kind of view it in the Sporepedia. But there's no way to become this creature because we're mid-creature stage. It's not just going to let us change into whatever we want, which totally makes sense. But just for like, fun challenge or just fun stream ideas, I've always kind of wanted the ability to just switch into something else. Like maybe I've had a request for this kind of thing before where someone was playing through creature stage, they built a super awesome creature, but the game crashed. They have the creature in their Sporepedia, but they don't want to recreate the whole thing. They wanted to be able to switch into that creature. It's probably fully legit for their point into creature stage, but they don't want to have to recreate the whole thing. So this mod, made by VanillaCold, added a cool cheat. It still counts as a cheat, so it's in the cheat console here, and this mod is in the description, but I will link it in the chat here for everyone to check it out. It is this one. Check out this mod made by VanillaCold here. So this requires the Spore mod API launcher. So if you use this cheat, change editor model, it'll bring up the Sporepedia, and it will allow you to choose anything in the Sporepedia, and you will become that creature. So we can just become like this guy, and that is now our creature, and we can just continue into creature stage as this guy, which I think is really cool. I've always wanted to be able to just switch my creature mid-creature stage for just like whatever reason. Sometimes that's useful for video clips or something, like if we wanted to become this guy with all of our equipment on it, we can put tribal stage equipment in creature stage, like just because why not? Because we've beaten Spore so many times, we should be able to have the freedom to just mess around and explore and do whatever we want. So we could just continue as this guy into creature stage and just however we want. And also you can be kind of anything. You can even become a spaceship. You will crash the game, but you can sort of load this into the creature editor, and if you try to save, you will crash the game. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So what Steph Chow's idea was last week was, let me just bring up like a regular creature. We'll bring up the Sporepedia here, to show off some creatures, to show off the creativity in the creatures from the community and just have them appear on stream. Because I've done lots of runs through here, and everyone knows my amazing creativity skills are next to none. But there's a lot of creativity and cool creatures made by the community, and we wanted to show some of those off. So it also is a cool, interesting way to maybe vote for a way of how you want me to play. Like if you want me to play as a pitiful worm, play as an overpowered creature, or a Grox again, we can just switch into that creature and I can play it that way. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing too much on chat. Kingly and Dano, I'll have to check them out. I don't think I've seen them before. Will your old creatures show up in the run? Oh yeah, my old creatures. Sorry, I'm still thinking on this go. The old creatures that we made in our previous run will show up in our future runs, because Spore likes to integrate the previous creatures into the run as like our rival creatures. Like we've seen them in rival tribe members, but we haven't been able to play as the creature it's themselves, which is pretty cool. Yo, Kosha, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so that is what we want to do, and I think Steph Chow, maybe Trax, will probably run this little mini competition. It's kind of like maybe a little mini version of the official Spore Discord, where they have a cool competition of a certain theme. So if you want to join the Discord and show off your cool creativity, make sure this text here. If you want to show off your cool creativity, and if you get enough votes, maybe we can get like a top 3 candidates, and then we can vote during the stream of which creature you want me to become. So hopefully if we get enough cool creatures, enough candidates, we can bring them into the stream. So definitely check out the Discord, and throughout this week, I think Steph Chow will run a cool event to see if we can play as some cool creatures and show off the creativity of the stream. It'd probably be different than our timeline runs, because I think I want the timeline runs to be still like our one continuous creature, but it might be a cool different format if we can play in the future. But I think that was really cool, and I really wanted to show off this mod as well, being able to just switch into just something else mid creature stage here. So this mod allows you to switch into a vehicle if we want to. We can't, so you can do whatever you want as long as you don't crash the game, because vehicles will crash the game. You can put vehicle parts on a creature and that will still work. And also we can keep switching mid game, where you can have a custom cell that's like completely wild, and then once we get into creature stage we can change into something else. So that's kind of what I was wanting to show about this cool cool changes. We can have a different creature, a completely different creature in cell stage, creature stage, tribal stage, and even maybe have two different creatures during creature stage. Like at the halfway point, I can switch between like a weaker creature, so I'm not super overpowered, and then switch to a more powerful creature that someone else made for the second half of creature stage, so more balanced for creature stage. But I think that'd be kind of cool. So let me know what you think of that in the chat and in the Discord. But that was a cool idea from Steph Chow. So thanks for the suggestion. And with this mod, it makes it totally possible and a lot easier to do without having to make it like I just do cell stage, I have to quit out, go into creature stage, do that, quit out, because I have to start with a different creature every time. This allows us to be a much more continuous flow through the game, which I think is really cool. So I'll show it one more time. We can just become, the final form of this creature with tribal equipment and space stuff already on in creature stage. And I'll just name it this way. And I'll show you we can get into creature stage this way, and we can start however we want into the beginning of creature stage. Yo, Trax, welcome to the stream. And we can start out with a creature with tribal equipment on, because we can be whatever we want. It's technically VanillaCold in the mod made this count as cheating. They added the Joker badge in Space Stage. It says this is still technically cheating, but still cool and interesting for a possible future stream idea. So let me know how you think about that. But with that, we can start our normal timeline run. So I always like showing off cool things that I find interesting throughout the week and let you know about it on the stream. Oh yeah, Trax, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you didn't miss too much of that. I was thinking it might maybe you and Steph Chow be able to run the events competition thing to allow people to play with their custom creature in our game. You can work with Steph Chow if they're into it. How's it been 18 and no Spore remaster? Yeah, thankfully the mods are giving us the freedom to play much more openly than we can normally. It's kind of like Open Roller Coaster, Open RCT 2 allows you to do much more customizable things that you couldn't normally do in the base game. So these mods are kind of allowing that in the same way, which is really cool. You should see the creatures in the Discord. Use one instead of choosing from the vote. Maybe if I see one I just really like, we'll choose that one. But I'm trying to get more people to engage with the stream and have a fun time. Yeah, feeling like they're participating into what they see on the stream. Like it's like doing all the votes and stuff for each timeline, and I think that gave it enough time for the votes to decide that we are going to play as an omnivore. But we'll see how the week goes. Maybe we'll just decide in the Discord, and then we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm excited to try that out. But now we can start our timeline run, and I think I'm going to start here. It's not too far away from the center of the galaxy. I'm pretty used to this arm, so I think I'm going to start over here. I'm going to start from cell stage, and we are an omnivore, so I guess we can start. I'll start as a carnivore. Oh, as our normal blue guy. I haven't been the blue guy in a while, so I think I'll start as this guy and start on hard, and I think I'm going to end the poll, so we are going to be an omnivore, which is always easier for me. Omnivores makes it easy. I have all the diets I want, and then I'm going to set up the next poll for creature stage. So make sure you vote in this next poll as well. Creature stage, we got social, adaptable, and we got aggressive. So make sure to vote in this poll as well, and I will update the timeline here on stream here as well. So we're omnivore, and make sure to vote. Yeah, there we go. And make sure to vote in the creature stage poll, so you know how so you can decide how we are going to beat the next stage as well. And we can start and go, and we're going. It took me 40 minutes. It's a new record. Fastest time into the game. Yep, we are a carnivore. Yep, definitely on hard difficulty. This guy wouldn't show up unless he was on hard difficulty. And we'll try to catch up on chat here as soon as I escape this guy coming after us. But I'll make sure we get the spike and everything at the beginning, and then we'll put on the herbivore mouth as soon as we can for our cell stage. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching my intro though, showing off the cool mod that I found. Thanks to VanillaCold for making it. Thanks for watching my intro, and we'll continue on into Spore. How's everyone's Saturday going today? Why is this the pig cell yellowish? Yeah, is this the first aggressive cell you encounter at the beginning of cell stage? But I want to make sure we get a spike from this guy. On hard difficulty, they don't give you the spike for free, so we gotta chase this guy down before we make it to the next stage. This guy is, I'm gonna intercept this guy, get his meat and the next part. Hopefully this guy doesn't steal all of our meat here. We might make it on this. Nice. And let me know your names in the chat. I think we're gonna go with one of the chipmunk names someone requested, but we're gonna put an herbivore mouth on, so now we're omnivore. So the rule is we have to end the timeline in the omnivore range. So we're probably starting at the bottom of carnivore, and we're gonna make our way up into the omnivore range. Make a semi-aquatic fish-like being. I'm gonna try to do that. This is also why I want to try to use y'all's creativity today. Looks like a couple requests for a fish. I can try doing a fish. What is a fish? This kind of looks like a fishy looking shape already. Try something like that. Ronald, welcome to the stream. I don't know, the Wi-Fi is still struggling. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works at 144. Thankfully YouTube has the quality changes. Hopefully you can. Unlike the Twitch stream where I was streaming at like the maximum bitrate, it was hard for people to watch. Yo guys, in with the Z, welcome to the stream. Yo, hopefully I can catch up on the planet Swiss cheese. I missed that for the name of the planet, but hopefully we can name it something here. Name him Timmy Boy. Let's see, swordfish. I can try to make a swordfish. I might have to bring up some reference material. Let's see, they were requesting Alvin or something earlier. Was at the top here? What was that? Simon or Theodore? Any of the chipmunks? We can make a combo. Timmy Boy? Jeremy. I think we did something like a Jeremy last time. What did we do? We did Jermaine. That was kind of similar. Yo, Enderman. We're looking for a fun creature name at the start here. I kind of like Theodore. That was kind of what I was thinking of because we went at the beginning. I was kind of thinking of if I think of something else, we'll come up with change it later because we have all creature states to change. So it was, where'd that go? Up at the chat. Theodore, like that. Theodore. There's Theodore. We're trying to make him a swordfish. We're trying to make him a fish-shaped creature the best I can. But we got some plants right away. Thanks everyone for your suggestions. We have lots of runs, so plenty of time to get all of your suggestions later. Hopefully we'll... Oh! And we went right into got caught between a large cell and a pokey cell. I saw someone was also requesting we do military later in civilization stage. We'll see how the votes go as we get there, but we have lots of runs, so I'm sure we'll get lots of chances for military in the future. We have to eat both kinds of food. So herbivore or omnivore, we have to stay in the middle range here. So we have to be kind of balanced is the goal for this run. So try to get some of this meat before it all gets stolen. I do definitely want a booster if we can get it. These guys are really aggressive. You kind of if you just kind of let them bite you, they'll stop being aggressive for a second, which should give us enough time to get this guy. Hopefully we can. There we go. Get around the eye stalks. With the spike, they're really easy to take down because they'll be super aggressive and keep trying to bite you, even though they can't hit you. So you kind of use the fact that they are slow at spinning. There we go. That was a pretty good start for cell stage. Yo, Flippity Stick, welcome to the stream. Having a fun time watching Spore? Yo, that's awesome. Thanks so much. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Making it to the next part of cell stage here. Trying my best to keep up on chat. Hope I'm getting better. Trying to get this guy while they're running through the poison, because I definitely want some cilia as well. As soon as we get to the next stage, I'll probably add some more speed. These little plants give a pretty good boost on your progress bar. I think we just have enough for one extra flagella for now. I could do the glitch to give us more flagellas, but I'm going to try to stick with not too many glitches for now. Maybe I'll start customizing this guy a little bit. For some reason, let me look up like a swordfish, just so I can kind of get it in my head and get used to it. Yeah, they're kind of blue, more pale blue with a big spike in the front. Yeah, I think that someone wanted a fish or a swordfish shaped thing. So let's maybe lighten the blue a little bit. More swordfish color. Yeah, that's kind of more like it. I guess he needs a more pointy front. So try to get this guy to evolve. like a swordfish at the start here. If I really shrink this, where I fix them, make them more, see the general shape forming there, starting to get a spikier front there. That way it's not just the normal cell throughout all of the cell stage here. There we go. It'll look better once we get to the 3D model, I'm sure. There we go. Theodore is coming together. Beautiful. Use a proboscis. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll try to get this. I'll try to unlock the proboscis as we go. But I'm a little bit speedier. Maybe I should have gotten a spike also. But there's some plants here we can get. Fully modded playthrough yet. Yeah, well, give me if you see some, if you know some good mods that'll change the gameplay a lot, definitely check that out. The mod I just showed today was pretty interesting. It's more of a gameplay change where you can change your creature halfway through creature stage, which is really cool. But I saw a lot of people suggest Dark Injection, but I haven't really looked into it too much, so I wasn't sure if it was more than just like an extra creature editor, which are cool for if you're into creature editing. But I'm looking for more stuff like Civ Insanity, where it changes the gameplay up a lot. If I can get these 2 meat chunks. Nice. Yeah, try to get a proboscis, or at least put one big spike on the front, because it's not actually their mouth. Or see if I can kind of stack them on top of each other. Where is the proboscis guy? Oh, I already passed it? Okay, well, I might not be able to get the proboscis. I don't know every single cell yet in every stage. So miss the proboscis, but we can at least put a spike on our creature next time we enter the editor. So we can get this guy while he's distracted. I think I just need like one more piece of meat. Maybe one more piece of... so we get nothing. So close. Yo, can we gamble? If we had like the Twitch prediction, we could have a vote for this next chat. Vote for the next stage and have a prediction at the same time. That'd be pretty funny. So can we stack these kind of like on top of each other? I might need to split the mouths so I can have the spike and make a big swordfish. Just move this to the side for a second. See how close can we... I like the herbivore mouth to the side. There we go. Starting to evolve. A big spike. Now that's a swordfish. There we go. That seemed to be the best I could fit them in. Yeah, who's gonna mess with us now? Oh yeah, there's a big cell at the proboscis at the very end of the stage. That's a good point. So I can try to stack those. But the swordfish, it's mostly like their nose. It's not, they don't eat through the nose. Maybe I can try to stack these under their mouth, under the spike, kind of like how the swordfish looks. Maybe that would work better. Just one second, text. Okay, I'll have to respond to that later. Yeah, thanks everyone. Let's see. Let's catch up on chat here. Just take a bit of a breather here. How many runs we done so far? This is our 8th timeline run. We've done seven so far. We're doing pretty well. Happy with all the runs we've gone so far. Sports Speedrun Challenge, where you have to speedrun making a beautiful creature, and you have to watch make them well. Yeah, I guess I could try doing that. I'm definitely better at the actual game than making a creature. It might take a lot of our extra time of the speedrun making the creature. But if it doesn't count towards the speedrun, I guess I could try something like that. Possibly in the future. Morning from California, CA. Partner and I grew up with Spore. Love your speedruns. Yo, thanks so much, Clank Beast. Really appreciate it. That's awesome. So let's see. 9 grams of radium powder. Can we gamble? I can go get the little slot machine if you want. That would be kind of funny. Those don't know, I have this little fun little slot machine. I can bring that out. I think it's just right over here. Let me know if you think of any other fun things you can do with the chat. Are we gonna win? I got this little toy slot machine. Nothing. No winner today. I show that off sometimes. Alright. Let's continue on into cell stage. Yeah, pants reveal yet. got the fancy shirt, but no fancy pants. Who wants to get spiked? Oh, that guy got spiked. But we can still eat this. Oh, that might make it a little too difficult to eat. Oh, there we go. You have to kind of drive by the side of them. $100 on lose or double. Double or nothing. Just take out 100 times leverage on that gamble also. That's your real gambling. $100, 100 times leverage. Because if you win, you make like $1 billion. But if you lose everyone's money. Most efficient gambling. Somebody spike this guy. This guy might just run straight into the poison. Yep, there he does. Because he drifts pretty far. Did we even get... I need to make actually sure we put on a second part, like a second mobility part, before we go into creature stage. This is like, oh, what was that? I saw a part unlock. Oh, it's poison. We have 5 out of 6. Which one did we miss? We have, okay, we do have the cilia. We have the jet. We don't have the cilia. I guess that'll be fine. But this is actually the most kind of different creature for, at least different cell that I've played with in this run. So this is pretty interesting. It's actually pretty different kind of gameplay already. Having to work with a giant spike out the front. Oh, it's pretty good though. These guys are making it difficult. I can't follow up and eat the meat very well. How well are we doing on the timeline? Ooh, we should probably prioritize plants a little bit, but I think we might be fine. A couple more meat chunks. Does make it makes it a little more difficult to eat. The plants are kind of hard to find. Oh, there's one. Gotta get to it before it gets eaten. Can we thread the needle? Thread it? Yeah, there we go. And I get to the next part. Or just spiking these guys. How was the Geometry Dash session? It was pretty good. I got through... So I've gotten into Geometry Dash lately, for those who have been watching my Twitch streams. I'm kind of using Twitch as like a second channel if it's not Spore related. I got into Geometry Dash about a week ago, and I feel like I've gotten pretty good. I've gotten through, for those who know the game, got to like level 6 on stream. I got levels Can't Let Go. I think offline I've gotten through level 8, through like Time Machine. That's the game where it's you have to jump on the little platform. You gotta jump on time. It's a lot more difficult than it looks. Like I think like some games like Guitar Hero Rock Band kind of make sense on how difficult it is by looking at it, but Geometry Dash is pretty difficult. Might be kind of hard to tell what's going on. Should I get this last plant? But I'm having a lot of fun with it because I have a lot of Rock Band and like Guitar Hero experience, so it's not quite a rhythm game, but I'm kind of treating it like a rhythm game, so I'm having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, the juniors are bugging me. Oh, it's one more plant. I might just be able to run into this for free. Oh, one more piece. Come on, one more. One more meat. Nice. Okay, before we go, we have to make sure we put on a jet before we exit into cell stage. Before we exit cell stage. Yeah, Can't Let Go is pretty. It's probably my favorite one so far. I think I like Can't Let Go's song the most. Also, the upside down part's pretty fun for Can't Let Go. Hopefully, I missed too much on chat yet. Yeah, it's a pretty fun little slot machine game. I missed 50 minutes because things. What did you name it? Oh, I named it Theodore from earlier. So I think someone suggested Theodore, which is pretty fun. 1,800 attempts in for what game? Oh, trying to do the new hardest 9 circles in Geometry Dash. 1,800 attempts. That's pretty good dedication. I may have given up by then. So before you get into creature stage, you can actually just leave cell stage right now and get into creature stage. But I'm actually going to mate one more time to make sure we put on a jet part. We need to put on a jet to make sure we have at least 2 different mobility parts going into creature stage. That's very important to make sure you have all of the unlocks available into creature stage. Good, we got Omnivore, just like chat requested. Excuse me. And that's pretty good. So we got. Does it show the name here, or is it only in the editor? I think it's only in the editor. So we got Omnivore. And how is our votes going? Currently, Adaptable's winning, so I might give it a blue run. So get your votes in the chat before I finish trying to build a swordfish here. That was the request today. So I need a really long front with a big spike at the front here. If it can, there we go. Let me get my reference material. Yeah, it's gonna look just like that picture. Just Google general swordfish. So the eyes are kind of more back where the stalk is, but the mouth is like under the. Oh, why are they like tied together? Whoa, it's like floating. How did I get that to happen? You see this? Look at that. I have a floating spike. Take that, Mr. Swordfish. It's gonna be even more powerful. How did I do that? I don't even know how that's possible. I keep it? Okay, I'll try to keep that. I have to make the mouth bigger. Oh, I can get a new mouth. I can make this, I can extend this really far away. Maybe that's still too far. I'll do something like that. Oh, I guess it's attached to it. If I sell, they sell both. Okay, I have to kind of work with this sized mouth here. I don't want the mouth to be too large. I want them to be a little bit independent, but it's pretty funny. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, this is Theodore, our floating spiked swordfish. So we have to keep this part. Like, we can't move it at all or lose the spike, I think. Okay, I don't want to mess with it too much. We got a good thing going right here. Don't want to change it, but we can just have a double stacked mouth so that it can be an herbivore. And we'll keep this on the back here. So it's kind of like just normal fish shaped. Hopefully it doesn't mess with it all too much. I want to kind of smooth this out. Okay, I'll see if I can adjust it. Something like this. It's just gonna have a very large mouth. That's fine. What can we do with this? Any kind of adjustments? Okay, we can. It's kind of funny. Let's keep it like that. It's evolved a floating spike. That's the fun thing about Spore. Sometimes you don't even plan on funny things happening. And I don't know. Let's put it right under the mouth. 2 mouths. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I feel like I'm actually making a real creature for once. Maybe I can use this as like a fin. Maybe that won't make too much sense, but I can use these as kind of like fins. Or like they kind of have the very early versions of arms and legs, so I can do something like this. What looks like a fin in here? Not too much yet. This can be the flipper at the back. There we go. Look at that. Look at a beautiful Theodore. This is like the most creative creature I've actually built like this whole series, I think. Oh, that's pretty funny. This front view. Look how big this spike is right in the front view here. Can I make this bigger? How big should I make this guy? Just go overboard. Just make it huge. The vibe is chipmunk. Yeah. Those gotta work. Giant mouth. Yeah, it's telekinesis. He's moving the spike with his mind. Make two of them. I'll stick with this. I want to make the swordfish, so it's kind of like one big sword. But yeah, Ronald's requesting a second one. This is what they were talking about. I can make it a spiky. Should I make it a double spike, or should I make it a single spike? Yeah, I don't know how I accidentally made this. I was just messing around. Someone look at the stream. I was like hardly paying attention. I think I'm just gonna make it one for now. We'll stick with this, and then we'll move more as we go. How big can I make it? Let's see. There we go. Oh, if I don't have I have some mods on to prevent crashing, but I don't think I have the mod on that makes me get larger things than normal. I think there's a mod for that. I'm trying to make it reasonable for now. Yeah, that's pretty great. Makes them like cross-eyed a bit. Oh, I haven't even really adjusted the eyes yet, but I guess swordfish eyes are they're kind of front. I guess it would look a bit awkward if it was like that. So maybe I'll have them like kind of like normal fish where they're kind of pointed off to the side there. They can't look past their spike anyway. Okay, I'm gonna stick with that guy. They look pretty weird if you saw that in real life. Yep. Maybe we'll make it more ridiculous as we go through creature stage. That's a great start. Okay, so it looks like the poll is going for adaptable. Yeah, thanks everyone for the voting there. Let me set up the next poll for tribal stage. So we have to make sure we finish this as adaptable, which is no problem. We got social, industrious, and we also have aggressive again. Industrious, if I spelled that right. If I spelled it wrong, you know what it means, I think. And we're going to be adaptable. Adaptable, there we go. And vote for the next, for tribal stage. And we're going on to land with our telekinesis sword. Yeah, they're all happy to see me with all their spikes pointing up. This looks pretty funny. Oh, I didn't even put any legs on it. Guess maybe I don't know if I want to be, I was thinking of a swordfish too much. I didn't put any legs on. Maybe we'll put some legs. This might be too slow. Or do you want me to go no legs? You want me to do a slugger run? We do a slug run if we want to do a full fish out of water type run. Or the, yeah, they're kind of floating. They don't quite touch the ground. It's kind of funny. Maybe I just put legs on just so it's, just so it's not too slow for creature stage. Looks like a goblin shark and a swordfish. Yo, Metatic, welcome to the stream. Yo, how did I even get this floating spike here? I have no idea. It's attached to the mouth. As the mouth moves, the spike moves. I have no idea. It was just messing around and it worked out, so we kept it. Yeah, that's the extent of my building abilities. Oh, these guys are unhappy. They won't give me as much DNA. Need to find someone to socialize with. But we have to be adaptable for this run. Oh, they're also upset. Who wants to socialize? Who isn't upset? Oh, these guys are. Maybe at least put some wings on so we get a little bit of mobility. The creature editor is full of mysteries. Agreed. That's funny. Definitely true. A floating spike. They look very threatening with our floating spike. We're gonna go stab this guy. No, we'll sing. Sing for this guy. Singing is definitely the best for the very beginning creature stage. We'll find someone to stab with our giant spike in a minute. Bluetooth spike. Wireless spike. Use exoskeleton limbs to give them some stilts. I don't think I've used the exoskeleton limbs. That'd be a good way, because it's kind of like a bony fish, right? So that can actually that actually might make sense. A good reason to use the exoskeleton limbs for this run. It's a good idea. So I don't have to slither around super slow. This will make it take a lot longer, just to help speed it up a little bit. Garvindir, hopefully I pronounced it wrong. Say, look, a floating horn. And then you notice the eye poultry. It's even wackier. Let's see, hopefully in the creature editor doesn't mess with our floating tusk here too bad. But let's add some exoskeleton limbs. That'll be fun. Yo, Enderman, welcome to the stream. Travel stage, could theater have a comically large mustache? Okay, I'll try to remember that. If I can. Oh yeah, we got some legs here. Let's see. I've never even looked at these. This one looks the most bony. It's like a bony fish, right? That's like a type of fish. I think that makes sense for our fish. Let's see. Let's bring this back here. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Can we add like a fin or something? Yeah, it's kind of like a fin. Might use asymmetry or just kind of put it together. Yeah, let's get rid of one of them. That way we can have a fin here. Move this guy. No, add a fin. Yeah, beautiful fin. I think I'm still gonna put wings on anyway, just because it makes creature stage just a lot easier. But I'll try to hide it a little bit, make it not super huge, perhaps, because they're like bumblebee wings. But I guess they would come out of their shoulders. I can also give them some exoskeleton arms. I got one set of arms. So wacky. I never really looked at these exoskeleton limbs before. Very interesting. As they're on the second page, it's not good for a speedrun. I have to switch all the way to a second page to get to them. Shrink those up a little bit. It's weird the 3D on both sides here. There's our, looks good from the side. They're swimming. What does it look like painted? Maybe it might make it look not so weird. Okay, that looks a bit more normal. As long as they're not touching, I don't like when it stretches. Yeah, bony fish. You know, so we need some aggressive parts, and we also need some social parts. So let's try going for some pose and some strike, perhaps. We'll keep the right limbs, switch off the left limbs. Because once we get a whole bunch of pack mates, it doesn't really matter what our social abilities are. Ooh, we're a bit low on the old cash here. What does this actually give us? It says charm. I guess that's good for something. Okay, we're a bit low, but I guess this will be good. We'll have to get a little bit more DNA so we can upgrade our stuff here. Okay, what do we want? Like bite level... I think we want bite level 2 or sing level 2. Where is our... We have to keep this mouth because it's attached to our spike. But we can put on... Oh, I still can't afford another mouth. Okay, let's just keep the filter feeder mouth on for now, and we'll come back when we get more DNA points, because this is the most we can afford for now. Let it sing because it's a chipmunk. Oh, I should have made the mouth super small for a chipmunk, so we have super high pitch voice. We'll see how this goes. I'm not used to spending all of our DNA points on limbs, so usually I have a lot more money to put on parts. Yeah, there we go. That's our swordfish. Beautiful. Probably the most unique creature we built this series. Really good. Really happy with this. Thanks everyone for your suggestions. Hopefully I'm living up to their expectations. So we need to be adaptable. I think that was the poll. Yeah, creature stage. Adaptable, right? Okay, I didn't miss that. Hopefully no one's yelling at me I'm doing it wrong. But we will start out social for these guys. I think that's a good way. Beginning creature stage is much easier for socializing, and then we will end up easier being aggressive later. I think these guys just have sing, right? Oh, can recruit some friends. Oh, we only have sing level 1. Okay, we need to push this guy even further away. Yeah, push him with our spike. Yeah, go over there. Fear the spike. Okay, this should be far enough away. This guy won't be able to come in time. Yeah, if they don't get to this creature in time, they won't count. Like, they won't get recruited. They only have a little bit of time to get there. And if they don't get there in time, then we don't have to socialize with them, which is a lot easier. So we can do that one-on-one, because these guys, I think, have sing level 2. And we need to match with our 2 sing level 1s. If we push this guy really far away, we should go to sing with them solo. Oh, how to use asymmetry? Oh yeah, it's using A. It's also on the, you have to get on the latest version of Spore, which should come with all of the digital downloads, like if you get on Steam or GOG or EA itself. But if you use the DVD version, you have to make sure you update it, because it didn't come out in the DVD version right away. It came out in patch 5, which is included in the digital versions, but you have to make sure you update your game. But it did come later, so it's not like it was very well explained in the game. It was just kind of in a patch note. So we're doing really well. I'm gonna save because we're doing great. I don't want to lose my progress and lose our amazing creature here. We'll have to use that mod we just found to bring back our creature. Ooh, those guys are mad. Let's see if we can upgrade some cool stuff here. Let's see, is there any other creatures around? I'm not super familiar with this planet, because I'm just using a random little planet here. Ooh, these guys are mad. We might be able to take these guys on. Let's get our summon flock going. These guys shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, get spiked with our giant floating spike. Charge. Yeah, there we go. No chance. Trying to make sure we get the alphas. Charge! Stab! Right into them. Nice. Assistance. Only at 9 health. There we go. Try to get this guy. I can actually double click on these guys. I don't have a mouth. Won't crash the game. Oh, cool. That guy got the 4th one. That's a really good run. Can we get these guys as we're going? Ooh, another weak creature. This will be great. You don't want to actually fly too fast. They can't catch up. You actually want to sprint away when you have the summon flux so they don't get too far left behind. There we go. Pile on. Yeah. Keep going. The summon flock will go to about 1/3 of the timer left on on their cooldown. So we still got a little bit more time on the summon flock guys. Let's keep going. until we run out. We have to charge. We have to use our swordfish floating spike. Boom! Right in them. His eyes poke out occasionally. I'll have to keep an eye out. I'll have to keep an eye out for seeing their spikes, their eyes come out. It's funny. Yeah, we're upgrading. Nice. Yeah, thanks everyone so much for watching the stream. For having a good day today. Spike is a balloon. It's floating away. Gotta hold onto it with a string. Violent poking device. Right into those creatures. This should give us enough DNA to upgrade again. Let's go back home, and this should set up the next migration. So we're doing pretty well here. Should have at least enough parts to upgrade a little bit, I think. Oh, cool. We got the better strike. That's good. Better charm. Okay, we have should have at least everything we need. Actually, I'm going to recruit this guy first before entering the pack, before entering the editor. So in case one of our guys die, we have a backup later. You always want to fill up your pack before going into the editor. So make sure we can upgrade everything we need. Strike level 3 is always great. We can actually upgrade our charge. We'll have upgraded charge, even though it will still look like we're gonna stab him with our giant spike there. Put dance 2. Dance is always good. I think I saw we had charm level 3. Let's see, we can put this thing. How about just, I don't know, it's right there. Seems fine. And what are we missing? Missing spit. Let's go for spit level 2. Shoulder spit. Gotta aim it forward. All the weapons pointing forward. It's like Iron Man launching shots forward. It's actually pointed a little more forward. Make the aiming a little easier. Locked and loaded. And angled so you can aim the spit towards their enemies. It looks worse. I love it. Yeah, ruining the good thing we have. Add some more color. Okay, we got some color. What does it look like with actually colored on though? Because in the editor it's kind of more basic color. But let's add some coats. Let's see. What does a swordfish look like? Oh, there's actually they kind of have a dark stripe on the top of them. What gives it a dark stripe? Let's see. Kind of something like that, but we can change the color. And let's give it a darker blue. How about very dark blue? Not that blue. Looks a bit out of place. How about more like from that color palette? Kinda, almost. About more like that color palette. That actually matches pretty well. If we mean just more details, because the swordfish are usually typically pretty blue, unless you actually want me to make them more colorful. Maybe we can add a detailed color on the bottom. That's a bottom fade. Maybe not yellow, but let's see. It would be a good color to match with blue. Let's see what the swordfish look like. It's kind of maybe let's go for a yellow. Kind of works. A bit more a sandy yellow. That might look good. See how that looks. Yeah, kind of liking him. Oh, it's more color. Could be green to resemble the chipmunk counterpart. Okay, we do more green, but more of a darker. That's kind of a weird darker green. About like that. Let's see, like the green or the yellow more. And green kind of looks cool. I'd go for the green. That makes them more beautiful. Yeah, Blastoise shoulder cannons. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, that makes more sense. That's what I was thinking of. He was biting an invisible wire to keep the spikes. That's why he needs the mouth. Needs some mouth to eat. Yeah, thanks everyone for all your suggestions. If I have missed too many questions, if you have any questions about the game or anything, I'm happy to answer them as well. Don't tend to be blue. You're thinking of a marlin, not a swordfish. I've been looking at this picture as reference. Is Google failing me? This is what I've been. It's kind of blue. I just typed in swordfish. I'm trying to mimic this guy. It's kind of has a yellow. It's just kind of more of an artistic picture. Unless, oh, it is tuna. What? Why, Google? Are you being that bad? You're giving me a tuna. It's this swordfish down here. It's gray. Well, I don't want to gray. Give it a little bit of grayish blue. Google AI failing me again, but that's what I was kind of going for. Hopefully that's not too off what y'all are expecting. But I think that kind of makes sense. I go make more colorful for the game. I think this is good. I'll keep changing it up as we go. Google is not trustworthy. Yeah, can't trust anything on the internet anymore. Oh, it might be the name of the website. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Is that right? I'm clicking off. Oh, yeah, it is, I think. Okay, good call. They made their website confusing. Listen to music on YouTube while playing Spore. Nice. It's a lot of fun time. I usually have like podcasts or something on in the background as well. Don't think swordfish have folding limbs. Dang, not making it accurate. Should have known. I'm just gonna skip the tutorial here. It's a good time for a save. You can hide Google Images AI results by appending -2022 or 2022 for like only 22 and older. That's a good idea. But I guess we'll get rid of anything is that like a code for no AI, or is that like a time code? Because they don't want anything older than that. Because I would like new images too. Don't want to have taken all away. Oh yeah, now we're much stronger. And these guys are still aggressive, so still worth 30 points, even though they're on a lower level than us. These guys are still worth fighting. Don't want to fight too much. We still need to be adaptable. Any more alphas? Oh, that guy's an alpha. Who's fighting over there? There we go. Oh, they got there first. Okay. I wanted the alpha. If you do play with music... Oh, I'm not playing with music at the moment. And I don't think I can play it on stream because I'll get copyright claimed. But I'll usually have like a podcast of like Linus going or something in the background as I play speedruns or something. Keeps me focused on the game. Let's see, who are these guys? Ooh, these guys might be able to... Oh, I can't socialize with these guys. Definitely makes it more difficult when I can't socialize with easy creatures. I'm gonna try to find some people to socialize with, but I guess this might be good to start. I don't see all 5, so I don't want to fight these guys if I can't get the extinction. Oh, I see 5. Okay, never mind. Let's get the summon font going. Try to pick this guy off to the side. Yeah, hopefully they attack my summon font guys and not me. They push me really far away. I also want to get that egg before it where it grows. Whoa, that was a crazy fast lunge. What was that? Yeah, but attack. Attack. Oh jeez. Defend. Defend. Oh, we're getting... Oh, we might crash. Actually, no, we shouldn't crash because I have the mod installed, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, the second nest came and helped. I was like, why is there 2 different kind of creatures attacking us? That's why. We got 2 nests on 1. Oh yeah, I'm playing with a mod that fixes crashing when you die in creature stage, so that thankfully prevented us from crashing. If you have 2 pack mates in the game and you die and you try to respawn, yeah, these guys came over. Very unfair. No helping allowed. The game will crash, but I have a mod that fixes that to make our lives a little easier. Let's try that again. Yeah, theater, no! Yeah, got him in time. Nice. Okay, let's try to keep them far away. But their strike is really strong. I think I was stunned or something there. Why was I not attacking? There we go. Let's heal up a little bit and try to pull these guys back over here. Oh, this guy is attacking. Have to charge him. Gotta stab him to initiate the fight here. Thanks for our summon block. It's doing a good job here. Track this guy. We only need 1 more for the extinction, so it shouldn't be too bad. Just need this guy down, and that'll finish the mess out. Much more successful that time. That was a really good run. Oh, the fruit landed on that guy. Had the funny thought bubble. Okay, much better. Now we can get our revenge on these guys for helping. How dare they help? It's supposed to let us do this one at a time. Ooh, there's our revenge. There's the asteroids coming down. Meteorites hitting. So they're all scared, which gives us plenty of time to attack these guys for free while they're all distracted. And we can really separate them all. Let's try to find those who are close to their nest. Out of my way! Out of my way! Charge! Charge! Go! It wasn't going. I feel like that was close enough to charge. Well, I didn't get too much out of that, but you still see some separated. This guy came to help. Ooh, this guy's separate from their nest, and then everyone's heading back home. Why is this bike floating like that? That's actually a good question. I don't even know how that happened. It just happened to work out like that in the editor, and we just kept it. It was pretty funny. Because we're going for a swordfish, so we're going to put a spike on the front of the creature, and it just ended up floating. It's somehow like attached to our mouth, but in a weird floating way, so everyone wanted me to keep it. So I thought that was pretty funny. I hear spit noise. Who's spitting at us? There we go. Oh, our summon flock is off the clock now. Ooh, a rogue. Let's go for a rogue. We need some social points, so let's get this rogue. I'm like, ooh, squirrel. Rogue. Gotta get the rogue whenever we get the chance. Nice. And leveled up. Oh, we're booking through this creature stage here. Yeah, swordfish, chipmunk. Yep, that's what we're going for today. Isn't he beautiful? Best creation. It's a wizard. You're a wizard, Theodore. Said Gandalf to Wesley Crusher. I guess we can recruit this guy. This guy gave us our other slot. Oh, hopefully we can recruit this guy before these guys get mad at us or attack us. Please don't. Oh, can we get there in time? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. I need this guy. Nice. There we go. Now help us attack. Attack! Escape. Mr. Rogue, help. We had to recruit them. We had to take those hits while we were getting attacked so the rogue could enter our pack and help us out. We're probably going to lose all of our other guys, but we're fine. As long as we survive, our other pack mates are dying, but as long as there's no way the rogue will get killed. We'll sacrifice our other two pack mates. That was close. Okay, that was pretty good. Let's heal up. And we're almost at our next nest, so we're probably going to set up the next migration, any of them. Anyway, yeah, so rude of them not to allow us to finish our socializing. Quite rude of them. But thankfully we got the pack. We got the rogue in our pack, and we're pretty good. We probably need to do some more socializing to make sure we stay into the adaptable range. We need to adapt. Overcome. There we go. Next nest. There we go. And that should definitely be enough to get the next migration going. The next migration happens at like this spike, this third tick on the progress bar. Should be good. Let's get some more parts here, and then we'll upgrade our guy again. And probably need to do some more socializing. We find some good people to socialize. Let's recruit this guy first. And this will probably, I guess we have 2 more edits to make, so any more suggestions for any upgrades, any changes. We had the color change going in last time. I'll catch up on chat here. Going into our next mate. Whew. There we go. Oh, you got the it's before : date, such as before : 2023. Okay, that should be good. Should exclude that. If we do after 2025, then you'll see the future. The Dwarf Alvin and the Chipmunks. Yep, that's what we're going for today. Oh, did someone ask if they wanted the link to the mod that fixed the crashing? It's in all the mods I'm using are in the description to make the game a little easier to play. But overall, let's upgrade our social abilities. We definitely need to be more social focused going forward. And we have Sing level 3 available. If we have sing level 3, will that override our sing level 1 from our main mouth? And maybe if I make it really small, will it sound high-pitched like a chipmunk? Oh, that's kind of high-pitched. That'll work. If you make the mouth really small, it makes the pitch really low. So now it's very low. Now it's not low because I made the pitch really made the mouth really big. Let's try to put this back to where it was under here, but hopefully this will make it a little more chipmunky themed. It's kind of hard to see, and I don't want to mess with the spike too much. Just see if I can lift it slightly just to make room to put this in the right spot here. Don't want it doubled up. Okay, never mind. I'll just asymmetry, so I just have one. How about that? There we go. I just have one, so I don't have to worry about it being in the weird spot. Put it right in the middle, and then we can rotate it forward. Is that forward? No, it's upside down. That looks even more upside down, though. Okay, let's put it that way. Got a little small mouth under the big mouth. Put it right under its mouth. Involved a second mouth. Oh, actually, oh, this is a much better angle. Let's put it here. About like that. Oh, what? The 3D perspective is so weird. It looks right next to its mouth, and now it's not. I want it like there. And that's just not what it looks like at all from that perspective. All right, it's gonna get a belly mouth. That's where I can put it. It's not going any further forward. I need a better angle. One more time. How about there? Ooh, that's actually a bit better. Rotate it. Okay, it's close enough. There we go. Yeah, good theater run today. Any other eyes? Or we're gonna stick with our cell eyes. I think theater has some nice big green eyes. Just like a fish pointing out to the side. Big old eyes. So we need a better charm. Did we put the charm on? I think we did. And put a little windmill. It's very charming, right? Now he's more aerodynamically inclined. Vote for snail eyes. Which one's the snail eyes? One of the stalks, like this guy. This is a swordfish, you'd have the eyes like on the body. You're charmed by him. Which one is that? Is that this one? No, the snail eyes are like they're like stalks, right? So maybe it's like this, or do I have that unlocked, or would it be like this guy? You could add extra senses just for funsies, though. Someone requested I added more senses and just a little more detail onto my creatures to keep them from looking a little plain. And it kind of looks like that. It's like a Namekian or that Star Trek character that has the eye stalks. That looks fun. Do swordfish with flying spikes live on land? Oh, you got me there. Not accurate again. Guess it's not the most perfectly accurate swordfish. Got what we work with the best we can. Got me there. Let's see what kind of. No, we don't have any better dance. We probably don't need better dance because we have a pack mate. Can we afford at least a better spike? Come on, okay. Might as well put them on. Can't really afford anything else. Nothing else is unlocked. Guess that's good. It's high pitched because of the singing. So there we go. Try to make it like a chipmunk. Make the horn big. Yeah, I made it bigger, but I felt like that was a good balance at that level. But yeah, it's possible to make the horn even bigger. Or make it look too ridiculous. Looks like it's kind of in line with the rest of them. We got one rogue in our pack, so we should be able to ally the rest of these guys. Do you use any creatures from submissions? That's actually a really good question. Actually, I was thinking about doing that starting next week, and explain that in the very beginning of the stream today. And we'll be hosting like our own little mini like contest, like the official Spore Discord does this week in our Discord. So if you want to submit your creature and have me play with it next week, we're gonna try to work on that this coming week. And I think Stuff Chow is gonna be running that. So these guys should be able to socialize. Let's separate these guys. Need some more social points because we are pretty low. But I was thinking at least it should be pretty easy for like vehicles, buildings, especially spaceships. If you have a spaceship you want me to build, that should be pretty easy to integrate into the run. It's a little more difficult integrating creatures into the run because the game really wants you to be like a continuous run all the way through. But at least for the next stream, if we have enough submissions, we can switch out our creature like constantly thanks to a cool new mod that allows us to switch out our creature mid-creature stage, which normally isn't allowed, so I think that's really cool. Because normally in creature stage, you can't just switch to whatever you want, because you have to make sure you evolve properly. But thanks to a cool mod and a little bit of, it's technically, they count it as a cheat, but being possible at all, I think is pretty cool to allow us to do mid-creature stage switching. So yeah, definitely working towards that in the future. Need one more. Either of these are an alpha. Let's just pick this guy because he's further away. Push this guy back. If you push them back, they won't recruit their friends. So it makes it easy for a 4-on-1 here. And we've got lots of charm. Charm level 5, so that should be no problem. Nice, and that should bring us up a little bit more into the adaptable range. Let's keep going for adaptable. Let's go try to find another nest at the coastline. Here's one of our nests. We can just follow the migration trail. You make something for this mission? Nice. Ooh, another road. This looks really similar to the creatures we were just outlining. It's not. I always end up with like lots of rogues in these kinds of runs, which is fun. Hopefully these guys aren't rude and attack us while we're mid socializing here, because these guys could just attack us if they want to. Nice. And I'm going to save. I'm also going, just in case anything goes wrong, I'm going to boot one of our regular guys and try to bring this guy into our pack. Because, like, might as well. Core Spore, I'm playing in Galactic Adventures because of all the mods, so Galactic Adventures should work. It also should work with like everything. The mod allows you to pull anything into creature stage, even like spaceships and stuff, so there shouldn't be any rules as long as you don't crash the game and we continue playing. There shouldn't be any limits. You can do whatever you want for our creature submissions. I might try to do like a first half of creature stage, like to this point, and then evolve into and switch into a different creature. Maybe we can have 2 creatures per run, because I don't want to be too overpowered at the beginning of creature stage. Maybe we have a not as strong, weaker creature submission for the first half, and then I'll choose a stronger creature for the second half for the submission. Second half of creature stage with a different submission. That way you can have 2 creatures. But yeah, you can maybe don't put the Galactic Adventure energy slash on the guy, but yeah, you can put, if it looks cool, you can put the giant spike, the giant tower of bolts on the creature like we did for that other run. Okay, these guys are not friendly either. Hopefully the spaceship comes in soon. I'm trying to find our other nest here. Oh, this also looks like a coastal nest. I want to try to find the coastal nest. It makes Civilization stage so much easier. Oh, DLCs. Oh, I guess I'm not playing with Creepy and Cute on. I mean, I guess I could play Creepy and Cute for the run. Not playing with Creepy and Cute makes it a lot easier for creature stage because it makes sure I can have all of the different parts available when I start creature stage. I do have Galactic Adventures, but yeah, I guess I'm Creepy and Cute. I guess I can just start playing Creepy and Cute for the submissions. Yeah, I'll just unlock it. I'll just unlock out all the possibilities. No reason to not have anything limited. That'd be a lot easier than saying, here are the restrictions. I'll just say, anything goes. Just don't crash the game. I'll start playing the Creepy and Cute instead. I think that'll be fine. So who will we... Oh, they're all scared from the spaceship. I need to find one more nest while the spaceship is here. And maybe find someone to socialize with. Let's go around here. Finding coastal nests makes Civilization stage a lot easier, but I don't know this this planet at all. It was just a random one. There's one of 15 different home planet layouts, and I don't know how this one works. Oh, I was really hoping this would lead me to a... Ow. Rude. Help! Assistance! Help! Ah! I was hoping this line here would lead me to another nest, but it looks like it's not going to. Oh, we're actually pretty good into adaptable. We don't have too much to go. That guy's probably gonna spit at me or something. There we go. Just keep me alive. My two rogues here are gonna keep me alive. Theodore never dies. Theodore never dies. Always lives. Except that one time. I guess we could attack these guys, or we could socialize. Either way should be fine. Let's just see how cooperative these guys are getting pushed. I still want to try to find another nest that's at a coastline. Each planet, I think, has 2 coastal nests at least. We're actually really, really close to the end here. Creature stage. Making really good time today. Not trying to speedrun it, it's just kind of going smoothly. Oh, how to get Dr. Pepper parts? I have them in my, that's actually a good question. And I should be able to, you can use the Dr. Pepper parts too. I have them linked in the description in in my Google Drive. I think they're in folder 4, miscellaneous parts. It's, there's a Dr. Pepper parts download in there. And in a couple of my videos I explain how to get those in as well. But the last link in my description, my Spore resources, has all my stuff I use, like all my speedrun Galaxy files, all the Grox downloads, Dr. Pepper parts. Oh, we went to the end of the creature stage. Nice. I don't feel like that's distributing pirated material because you can't even get the Dr. Pepper parts like legit anyway. So you have to like get them off ModDB or anything. So it's not like he's losing any money. If they wanted to give Dr. Pepper parts themselves, they could have figured out how by now. Dr. Pepper parts are the bot parts. I have a couple videos showing those, but it's the robot parts, which are different than the exoskeleton limbs, and it's different than the creepy and cute parts. There's 3 DLCs for Creature Stage, if you don't count the exoskeleton limbs because they're built into the game, but those did come later. So like, I'll show it when we get to our next nest in the editor. But I technically don't have to do any more socializing. We just go straight to the end, and let's just follow the migration path here, see if we can find another coastal nest. If not, then we might have to stay on the land if this doesn't lead us anywhere important. Because it was really odd. The migration path just did a big loop-de-loop there. Okay, looks like it's going somewhere else. Not the most straight path. There, where are we going? Going this way? Oh, the path goes through the giant skeleton there. Oh, it didn't split for cell stage. My bad. No, cell stage just took us 58 minutes. It took a lot of finagling to fix it last time, so I think I'll just have that be an inaccurate split. This looks like it might be another nest here. Or is this an old nest? Oh, sweet, this is a nest. Ooh, okay, I was worried we weren't gonna find another coastal nest, but we found one. Nice, that's a really good place to save. And we finished creature stage. Take a bit of a breather here. Tell me the rules of the contest. We are looking for creatures for me to play with during these runs. So I think I'm looking for, and it will be also in the Discord. I want a kind of a weaker creature at the beginning, so I'm not too overpowered, but then like a super overpowered, whatever you want creature at the end. Or you can just vote for me to play with one creature the whole time. And we can play, and you can vote for me to play with like a pitiful worm, overpowered creature, the Grox again, any kind of fun custom creatures. But I want to show off the cool creativity we have in our community and in our Discord, because I'm liking the contest by the official Spore Discord, but being able to use them actually in the game I think would be an extra cool addition on top of that. I think it'd be really fun. So we should be in the adaptable range, which was our goal for today, and it looks like our poll is going to be industrious. It's really close to either being industrious or aggressive, so vote how you want me to beat tribal stage. That's the current poll going on at the moment. And I will close the poll once we load into tribal stage. So hopefully I'm explaining them all properly. I'm sure Steph Chow and the other mods can explain my goals for this in the future, but it should be really easy for me to start implementing spaceships and stuff too, because that can work in a timeline style run as well. But always trying to find fun new ways of things to stream. So I think it's really cool. Yeah, Theodore is okay. Is probably going to be pretty close to our final design here. Not too many other changes I want to make. But in the base game, I was explaining the other DLC. So just Core Spore. This is what, if I ever say Core Spore, that's why I call it that. It's just Spore by itself. It's just the base game. I'm actually playing with Galactic Adventures, but normally if I play just Spore, I'll say it's Core Spore. And then in one of the updates, I think either 1.3, 1.2, they came with the exoskeleton ones. So it's kind of like the first DLC, but it was free because it was included in the game. But normally you might see Creepy and Cute as a button here, and then there's also the bot parts as a button. So there's 2 additional DLCs I don't typically play with in these runs. But if we're going to start using other people's creations, I should just unlock it and have all the DLCs available, so I don't have to be like, oh well, no Creepy and Cute, I didn't feel like playing with it. That's too picky. And too much to deal with. I'll just have everything available, so you make whatever you want. And you can also put tribal equipment on your creature if you feel like it. I don't think it'll impact creature stage. I don't think it gives them the extra health bonus like it does in Galactic Adventures. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that should be fine. So you'll see next time I'll have the extra buttons for Creepy and Cute and the bot parts. The bot parts are the Dr. Pepper parts. So if I ever say Dr. Pepper, it means bot parts. They're interchangeable. Use them interchangeable. You found an editor glitch by accident. Those are fun. Just like this guy. If you find a cool editor glitch, that might get voted to be in our run even more. Oh, it's not savable. Oh no. If it's not too ridiculous, maybe we can just force save it. Because all I need is the PNG. I don't need it to be downloaded or anything. I think that's one of the rules of the contest. It needs to be like a valid creature when you upload it. But there's no rules here. Do whatever we want. I got power a cheat engine. Show it in the Discord. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. Check it out later. Show off the hole punching glitch. Oh yeah, that's what you were talking about. You have like a whole gap in your creature. I think that's what you mean. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, the official Spore server stance is that you're able to grab them for every find them. Yeah, so you should be able to make whatever you want for this as well. Back in the day, you could get codes from Dr. Pepper bottles for unique robot creature parts, but they never did anything about that. It's impossible to get the codes 10 years later. Yeah, apparently I've heard it's possible if you contact like the right support agent. It depends on which support agent you get, I think, for EA, but they can add you having the bot parts on your Spore account, and then you can upload creatures with the bot parts onto your Spore account. But if you don't have that linked on your Spore account, you can't upload them. But I don't really use a lot of online stuff, so it won't impact us playing. But getting the bot parts just themselves and playing them in the game locally is really easy. You don't need any kind of codes or anything. You just need the download from my description. So it should be pretty easy. Yeah, very good split. Yeah, we're going to beat Creature Stage in world record time. Yeah, I needed all 58 of those minutes in Cell Stage. Yeah, as long as they don't crash the game is fine. It should be good to go for us for our future runs. Can't even log into Spore. I think it's tied to your EA account. So maybe if you make sure EA account, go to EA account, sort that out, and then go back to Spore. That should fix it. But I'm pretty happy in general with this creature here today. I don't think I'm going to make too many other changes unless I need better speed. Better speed is better for tribal stage. So yeah, now we have speed level 4. That's definitely a worthwhile upgrade for tribal stage. Pretty happy with that. I got a floating spike on his snoot there. And it looks like we are going to be industrious for this tribal stage. Thank everyone so much for voting for tribal stage. Let me watch this cutscene with no audio as I set up the next poll. Where's the poll results? Come on, YouTube. Pretty sure I saw it industrious. I don't see the poll results coming up, but I knew it said industrious. So let's add that here. Industrious. There's no sound because my Windows focus isn't on the game currently. But where is... Usually the poll comes up with the results. That's weird. Come on, YouTube. Breaking and right in front. There it is. Now hopefully it just took forever for me to see it. Maybe hopefully y'all saw it. Yeah. Industrious. That's just for one set. Just wanted to double check. Just double checking. So now we got Civ stage. And we got religious. I can't spell. we go. And then economic. And then we also got military. And we are going full blue today. We have done a blue run in the past, so I'll show a previous run. I think that was, yeah, Jeff's run was a full blue run. So if you vote for economic, it'll be a duplicate. We're not going to get any closer to our 81 runs, but I guess I'll allow duplicates for now. If we get too many duplicates, I might be taking away the economic option. But I remember someone was voting for military earlier, so if you want to see something different, like, do we have a blue-red run? If you want to see a unique run, you can vote for military, because I don't see any blue-red anywhere. So that would be a unique run if you want to see me get something else for our 8th run here. And that would be extra fun. So yeah, that'll be an economic to military run, which is pretty unique. Yeah, everyone's looking like going for military. Yeah, I think Steph Chow reminded me of the results there. Oh yeah, it finally came up, the poll results. Wonder if that was just on my end or if it was taking forever for everyone as well. Yeah, vote military. Everyone's going for military. And split. Look at that. What that world record creature stage. Going so fast. Alright, and we're going into tribal stage as industrious. So it means we have to be slightly balanced between aggressive and fighting. And socializing is always much easier than fighting. So I'll see how many make it easier for us. We can socialize more. Unless Theodore here is feeling violent today. It's also much easier being an omnivore, being able to get the fruit. You can hear their high-pitched voices because of their tiny mouth, and makes them perfect for the chipmunks. You can kind of hear that. Wahoo! And just to make this faster, I'm going to use the baby duplication glitch at the start, just so they don't have to gather as much. So just to make this a little bit easier. It would just take longer to get more food, but I'm going to try to not do that if we're going for fighting, because I want to try to do this. I like doing these limited glitch runs without too many glitches, but I do like showing off glitches when I can there. Then they're going to keep gathering fruit as we get a bit of a calm start for the beginning of tribal stage. Yeah, 8-minute creature stage, world record. Voting for Zealot. I don't think we get Zealot now, but yeah, maybe in the future runs, always next time. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, this is just a Maxis guy. Usually uses our creatures. But yeah, we got lots of runs. I'm sure we'll be every... Well, I guess we're going to try to be every combination in the future. What does a blue-red give us? That might still be Trader, I think, because it's all blue. We'll see. But yeah, thanks everyone so much for voting. I'm sure we'll get everyone's pick in the future. I'll probably start out attacking these guys, because attacking at the start is pretty easy, and then socialize afterwards. It's also good to buy as much as you can at the start, because the other tribes won't spawn until you hit like 70 food points. Traders 3 blues or more? Okay, that makes sense. Give you kind of one of your choice. After that, let's get some... Actually, no, we don't need horns. No, actually, we're going to go for fighting. It's funny hearing them at the high-pitched voice. Aura! Bonjour! Super high-pitched. Got a little bit of Alvin and the Chipmunks theming in there, a little bit. Got a Vaz soul stage. What was our soul stage? We got in the blue range. We changed pretty quickly. I think it's fine. Oh, that's what I mean. Soul stage bonuses. What was our soul stage bonus? We got Gentle Generalist. Oh yeah, that's not very good. Hopefully, it won't matter too much trying to get to the center of the galaxy, thankfully. But if we were doing a more casual run, woohoo! Yeah, that wouldn't be very helpful. But no worries, we'll be good to go. Oh, we got throwing spears again. Throwing spears. Every time I do Omnivore, I get throwing spears. Because it's based on your cell stage completion, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's based on your actual creature's diet. If you do a full run, like if you are an Omnivore diet, but you finish cell stage as an Herbivore, you get the other equipment, I'm pretty sure. But if you start from tribal stage from the main menu, then it's just based on your creature's diet, I think. It lags every now and again. Oh, hopefully it's not lagging too much. Oh, yeah, we dropped 68 frames, not too many, but my bitrate is 12,000 kilobits. It shouldn't be too bad. I don't drop too much. Hopefully it's, do you mean it's like it's buffering or it's like stuttering? Because hopefully this is smooth, so I can send. It's only in 30 frames because we're in just playing Spore without higher frame rate. But I notice I try to stream, if I can, Geometry Dash with my VSync settings because it's a 60 frames monitor, but it's ever so slightly off 60. And if the frames and if the frame rate of the game and the frame rate of OBS don't perfectly match up, it kind of does this kind of like stuttery effect, which I don't really like. And I noticed it was still kind of happening in Geometry Dash, so I'll see if I can just stream in 60 frames and have it not do that anymore. Because I don't like when it does that. Well, these guys don't look like they're stealing yet. I probably should have gifted them anyway. Ooh, these guys are separate, so maybe I'll try attacking them while I can, while they are separated. Let's have everyone come back. This should be enough food. If we can be like just under 70. Because I noticed when I play games like Master Chief Collection, because I play in VSync, and if I try OBS in just 60, it doesn't sync properly. And so I noticed I found my VSync frame rate is like 59.999994, and that did seem to kind of fix it, which is kind of surprising. Actually, if I don't give this guy, if I don't make this guy put down the food, it won't spawn the next guy. So how do I want to play this? Oh, they left anyway. I guess not. Oh, is this guy gonna steal? Okay, let's just... That's fine. We'll just gift the other guys. Is 70 enough to spawn? Oh, maybe it's 71. We'll spawn the other guys. Oh, this guy's stealing, yeah. Attack! Don't let him steal. I thought 70 was enough to spawn the other tribes. Maybe it's after 70 is they will start spawning in. But that was a good start. Let's attack. Oh, these guys are also leaving for fishing? That's a good... That'd be a good start for us. It looks fine? Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. I'm always worried about making sure it looks as good as possible for y'all. So you throw your throwing spears? It does like 10 damage per spear. We're a pretty good start here. We only have 5 people because one has to defend the food. So we have to make sure we find people separated. Really help with helps attack these guys. How about you guys attack? Attacking slowly. There we go. That should be good. I'm gonna start out attacking this tribe because it's easier to attack these small tribes, and then we'll socialize to the end to make sure we stay industrious. Yeah, looking capture, capture. Welcome to the stream. If we're not pronouncing the name properly. Oh wait, the chieftain needs to stay on baby duty. As we learned, it's more difficult for the people with throwing spears to attack babies. But hopefully I explained that properly. Like if I play on VSync on my monitor, which is supposed to be 60, it says 60, but it's ever so slightly off at 60. So if OBS is set to run at 60, broadcast at 60, it gets out of sync and it doesn't work properly. It doesn't look smooth. So if I change my stream settings to like ever so slightly off of 60 frames exactly, which I found from using a VSync tester website, it seemed to line up better, but it didn't seem to quite fix it in the way I was expecting when playing with Geometry Dash. So I'll try just doing regular 60 again and see if that works better. But just something to help improve the stream in the future. But I've always been recording with 60 exactly for Spore because it doesn't play in VSync. It's actually playing in 60. It's playing in 30, but 60 seems to work, which is fine for this. Oh, you're watching this 15 seconds behind? No worries, that's not too bad. I have it on ultra low as well, so hopefully I can respond quickly when I am able to respond. Oh yeah, give them the moustache in tribal stage. Oh, I should have given them more equipment. That would have been good to do as well. I'm fighting them with no combat equipment or anything. So when we've passed this stage, I will give them a generous moustache and add some fighting equipment as well. That should be any second here. There we go. Nice. Almost completely forgot about that. Vix reminded me. Why use weapons when you use telekinesis? Maybe we're not actually throwing the spear. Maybe we're just having the spear here and we're throwing it with our mind. Just whoong, throwing it over. It's the only one that's actually not in our hands the whole time. It's kind of interesting. You put equipment on the spike. Oh, let's see, I can try that. Gotta protect our spike, right? Put it right on the front. Right on the front of the big spike there. Metallic the Glitch Master. You display... Oh yeah, also Spore running with game capture has a lot of weird issues to it. You need to run... I played with window capture, helps. Seems to help with... not have those weird flashes happen. If you record cell stage with OBS with game capture and you watch the recording, it might have these like crazy flashes all over the place. I think Botanic explained something. I think there's someone explained that OBS is recording like some extra layer of textures or something that's causing some weird issues, which I didn't exactly know how it worked. But recording with just window capture, which is how I do it. And I also put with window mode. That's why I have that big black bar there, because I'm not including the top Windows bar and the taskbar. So it's a little bit smaller than the screen. So that's why it's all, you see those black bars there in my stream, because I'm playing in window mode, and that helps prevent seeing all those weird flashes. But that's pretty normal for someone's first speedrun submission to have those weird flashes, because they'll play with just record with game capture, and then they'll explain to them after, and then they can get that fixed. But let's make sure all these guys are sorted with their gifts. There we go. And if we gift them directly, they shouldn't lower any of their relationship. We did have a weird problem last time where we they did lower their relationship anyway, but this should be good. As soon as they gift everyone, I'll work on giving them their big beautiful mustache. Their big beautiful moustache. I would take the approach of fully uncapping Spore's frame rate instead of limiting on the fly. Yeah, that probably makes sense, because for speedruns you can't change the frame rate, because changing the frame rate has some kind of weird effects in the game, like some weird physics and stuff. So for speedruns, you have to stay with the default 30, unfortunately, because it has some weird issues. So I'm just used to playing in 30, so that's why I always just play it like that. Let's give this a save. But if you're just playing casually, you can do whatever you want. I'm just doing it because it's what I'm used to, and it's also for speedruns. So there we go. Big, beautiful moustache. There we go. Ooh, we want it this way? It actually kind of fits their hands better than this way. The curly cue or the downward. It kind of fits in their hands a bit better. I kind of like that. I don't actually use that direction very often either. It's actually point it out a little bit more. Ooh, fold it down. No, it that actually wraps around their mouth actually really well doing it that way. I like that. Oh yeah, playing on 30 makes frame perfect tricks easier, like those Galactic Adventure speedruns where we beat the game in 0 milliseconds according to the in-game timer. Since it's 30 frames, you get like 33 millisecond time window to do all your frame perfect actions that you need to do. So it makes it a little bit easier. Okay, what else do we need? We can also put the socializing on. Can we put this on like a lid? I was kind of hoping we would be able to put it down on their snoot. Oh, it doesn't look like we can have the pieces floating on the spike. It seems to be not a real thing, not a valid place to put something, unfortunately. Yeah, we can't put that there. I would have to make another interesting floating glitch I don't know how to do. So we can try to reconnect it with that, but I like the floating. So yeah, unfortunately. I would have tried to put it like a cap on the thing like that. But now we just have to put these somewhere else. We definitely need the combat one. Ooh, we have social 5 unlocked already. Oh, I don't mind if I do. Let's see, we can put this guy. Oop. Put it on their back here. I want to cover too much of their their stuff. Oh well, if you put it here, in the right spot, which I had for a second. Oh, I had it for a second. It covered up some of the teeth and it made it look like a chipmunk teeth for a second, like two big buck teeth. How did I had that in a really good spot? Yeah, like right there. Yeah, there we go. It looks like two big buck teeth. It's like kind of like it looks like a chipmunk a little bit. It kind of goes on theme. If this guy sits in the perfect spot, just imagine it like that all the time. Right there. I'll go with that. Chipmunk mouth. And then so that's good for social. So I also need combat. Where's the combat? I think we have combat 2. What do I get? Combat 1, combat 4. Ooh, this one's spiky. This looks like a pineapple. Make an extra spiky tail there coming out of the oh, that looks cool. It looks like an even fancier pineapple. It actually looks really cool. Never done anything like that. If we can hide the back of it and make it look like, yeah, the spikes are coming out of the jet there. That looks cool. Kind of like the porcupine, right? The creature, the spit level 5 part. Okay, I can shrink that. Hide it as much as I can. I like that. It looks cool. Never done anything cool like that for the jet part. Looks like a real nerd now. And he looks just like me. Okay, I'm happy with that. Hopefully that's a big, generous moustache. Yeah, spike protector is important. You can't get a specific frame rate, a frame time in milliseconds. I think you can increase the frame rate by basically setting the minimum amount of time between each frame, I think is how it works. But you have to go into the files and edit a number. I think why it's set at 30 is like the game is limited to, it can't make a new frame until a certain amount of time. Even though your graphics card is really powerful, you should be able to get thousands and thousands of frames for this old game. But the game itself says you must wait 33 milliseconds for the next frame, then you have to wait 33 milliseconds. So you can edit that number to be smaller. I think that's how it works. You can basically set that to 1, so you can make it 1,000. So 1 millisecond per frame, so you can get 1 millisecond per frame. So people usually set it to whatever the number is for 60 to make it look more like a modern game. I think that's how it works. Something like that. Yeah, prop frame limit ms integer. Oh yeah, like prop frame limit ms33. Oh, you can actually do that in the command console. That should be a lot easier than having to edit in the thing. Maybe it only works in Core Spore, because in Active Adventures the prop commands don't seem to work the same. I'm not 100% sure, but if it's just a prop command, that should be pretty easy. Might make these streams like even fancier in 60. I'm just so used to 30, it would make me not used to the game as much. And also for the regular videos, I have to go back to 30 because I like making them all speedrun valid. Like our speedrun for, this guy needs to collect something. Like our speedrun for defeating an epic, I made sure to stay with 30 frames, so it's like speedrun legal, so that will stand the test of time there. Because someone might be like, well, you use 60 frames. I know the game physics and stuff is really different, so it's not quite a true speedrun if you didn't play it in 30 glorious frames per second. You want to see a speedrun where I mess with the frames high or low? I think I did that a little bit with Bahaha 500, where you made the frame rate really low, and that allowed you to get through the gate really fast, a lot easier, because it doesn't update as much, so you can slip through the gate before the game notices. I think that's kind of the only thing I can think of where we mess with the frame rate in a speedrun application. Or just kind of, at least the only time I can really think of about me doing it. We got more maracas. Might as well buy those, but we have throwing spears. Who can we attack next? Actually, we might be able to do some socializing. Who has stone axes we can socialize for? Ooh, we can socialize maybe with Lavender here and get their stone axes and make us more powerful to attack the other tribes. I'm liking that idea, especially if we can just choose whoever we want. But I definitely need some more babies now. And since we're not fighting, I'm gonna use this duplication glitch. I think that's a fair balance. If I'm not in combat, I'm gonna use the duplication glitch just to speed this up so we can get babies faster. It's kind of like, I don't know, if you can fast travel instead of having to run the whole distance yourself. You can just get there for free. I think that's fair. It's just decided just now. I think that makes sense. Yeah, thanks everyone so much for watching. Got a lot of people coming out today watching Spore. God, Saturday is a good day for everyone to hang out with for some fun Spore runs. And if you didn't know, that was a really cool glitch to get free babies. You saw we only had to spend 10 food to start the egg laying process, and we kept switching the graphics effects to keep getting more and more babies out for free. As long as you change the graphics effects after the baby is born, but before the egg laying animation fades away, you can keep getting more and more babies out for free. Let's start getting everyone their instruments here as our babies grow up. And you can use that same exact trick for the sea monster as well. As soon as the flying fish lands, you can reset the graphics effects and have the sea monster come out and give you more fish, which is pretty cool. Babies look so cursed, let me look at them. They got their tiny little spikes. Oh, this guy's almost grown up. Let's look at the last baby. Oh, he's spinning. Not gonna be able to look at him too closely. There we go. I gotta quick look at them. Let's try to balance out the horns and the maracas. And let's actually hold one of these guys. Hold one of those guys. Oh, they take down the epic? Oh, nice. I don't think there's dead epics naturally in tribal states. I think someone had to take that guy down. Okay, one of these guys has to stay back and defend the food anyway. Grew up to behave ugly. No. Let's grab all of these guys and have them come over here. So we're gonna socialize with Lavender because they have the stone axes that I want. And we should be able to ally these guys, no problem. They're wizards in the egg already, yeah. They get their floating spike already in the egg. So I think we got the social 5, right? So this should be pretty easy to ally these guys. It's a nice little breather moment for all the intense future stage, the beginning of travel stage fighting there. Bit of a breather. Pay attention a little bit. You got to decide which instrument they're going to play. I'm going to press the 1 button or the 2 button. And as I was thinking about it, I was just overthinking it, and I pushed the wrong button. Can we still ally? Oh. And as I was just talking about, this happens if you don't push the right button. I was like, going, which button? I pushed the wrong one. Dope. Throw in for content. That's so good. Oh, economics is winning. Are we gonna get a duplicate? We're gonna get a copy, an all blue run, or we're gonna get military. There we go. And let the cutscene play out so we get our stone axes. We've done a full blue run before, so if we do economic again, we'll have a duplicate run. But I saw there was requests for military, so it's probably between military and economic are close together. So get your votes in chat. Tell me which one you'd like to see. Ooh, cool. There we go. Let's do a bit more fighting. I think if we fight one more, we might be able to socialize to the end here. It'd be a lot easier to socialize with the big tribe later. So let's bring everyone back, and let's have everyone get their stone axes. And who do I want to attack? Green with their flaming torches, or Cyan with their more mixed throwing spears and shamans? I think I might go for this route instead. I might go for the Cyan people. So let's have everyone get their stone axes. I only have some food. Let's actually get a little bit more food before we start here. Oh, yeah, military, is it falling behind? It's close. Enough, a few more military votes and the military will be back. So before we start attacking, let's have a bit more food backed up here. Let's have one guy defend the food, and this will give us a bit of a calm moment for me to catch up on chat again. Oh, you can't switch once you vote? Oh no. So you can't switch to military if you want to. I have no way to like unvote you, so I guess it's just permanent. You got your one chance, your one opportunity. A blue, 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 red fits the swordfish general theme. I think that makes sense. Yeah. If anyone comes in, it's military's close. If anyone comes in new into the stream, you can ask for a military vote. Oh, military's catching up. I'm advocating a little bit more for military because it would give us a unique timeline. If we do economic, we've already done a blue, 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 blue run. So I like seeing unique runs. If we get a second blue, all blue run, I think I might take away the economic vote. I don't want to get too many duplicates, but allow a single duplicate if that happens. But then we won't make our way towards our. We're not going to make our way towards all 81 if we get too many duplicates. Ooh, Cyan's coming over. Maybe we can attack Cyan while they're over here. Got 88 food, that should be plenty. Let's have everyone over here. We're going to pretend we are going to befriend them. Don't mind that we have stone axes. Yeah, we're totally going to perform for you guys here. It's just going to allow everyone to catch up. And then... Nope, attack! Just kidding. Attack, spin! Spin maneuver. But this guy's a little bit paused because he probably thinks he was going to... The game crashed. That scared me. No, the game crashed. No! I thought it was running with the mods to stop the game crashing. Let's launch him back up. No, I've been so confident the game hasn't been crashing. And this isn't a normal planet for a game to crash on. Spore moment. Please, no repeated crashing. Please! I don't want to have to start up a new run. Please be a one and done unique crash. I think I saved before I started that. I don't remember. When was the last time I saved? Not far away. Please, not far away. No more crashes, please. I'm playing with the mod specifically to limit tribal stage crashes. So think about how many crashes we would be getting if I didn't have that. Drum roll, where were we? No, it was just before we started gathering. Okay, we get another breather. Hopefully Cyan's still coming over here. It's still coming over here? Alright, we're 2 minutes behind. That's fine. We'll try it again. Hopefully we don't get a crash. Maybe Cyan was so pissed that we psyched them out by not performing for them, and they were very upset and they crashed the game. Just like the Grox. The Grox definitely have the power to crash the game. Tribal is the most unstable. Oh yeah, according to some devs. Yeah, I think I saw that note as well. Control S constantly. We got green over here. We don't want to attack green. I want to attack cyan. We got some food. Is that enough food? I'm scared now. Our super surprise attack on cyan might not be as powerful anymore if they go back already. Oh well. Why are you guys attacking the creatures? Oh, well now some of them are damaged. This isn't as strong. This isn't as good of a spot as we were before. At least we have good attacking. We have stone axes. We should be able to take on these creatures. But now we have to like wait for them to heal and everything. Okay. It was going so smooth. We're fine. We're back on track. We'll save every once in a while once we do something. You guys need to pick up the food. I want 80 food's pretty good. I'll just have everyone come back, and then we'll call that good for a gathering. Hopefully cyan will come out again. Looks like green is the one that's come out this time. We could attack green. There's no real reason to attack cyan so much more. It's because they had different weapons, which is why I wanted to attack cyan. But if we get that much of an advantage on green, it might be fine too. Yeah, let everyone put down their stuff, and I'll get a save. Get a save. Save every 10 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna switch, and I'm going to attack green instead. Cyan was too powerful for us. Maybe the fake ally then attack is crashing the game. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Attack! No crash. No crash. Go on attack. Oh yeah, some of our guys are damaged. They're kind of weak because of them attacking those creatures. Oh, now there's Cyan. Okay, can everyone heal really fast, especially the chieftain. Maybe these guys will attack. If you eat, will you get your food back? You get your health back? Okay, they do. I think I just want the element of surprise on green. I don't want them a chance to get any babies and get back to full strength. So let's attack this guy because he's going to go steal from us, which means he should be pretty distracted. Not fight back. So that's basically 3 tribe members down for free, and we can continue attacking with our 8 guys. And we actually have an advantage. Oh, there's a baby. Can't let that stand. We know what to do. We know what to do with babies around here. You guys attack that guy. You want to make sure you're like have small groups. Don't leave guys one-on-one. And make sure if they have question marks, you tell them what to do. If they don't seem like they're doing anything, because they'll attack them really fast. Because if they have 1 health, that's the same as them being full health in terms of how much damage they can do to you. So you want to make sure you take them down. Take them down before. Don't leave anyone just like with 1 health by themselves. Well, that was a really good takedown of green. Really happy with that. I'm gonna save because that was really good progress. We're in a really good spot here. Now I'm just paranoid. Save and go. Okay. Whew. I'll claim this land and the game crashed. Was it in space stage? Are you gonna attack anyone? I might just sacrifice this guy. They think they were gonna take this. I think they'll take down the main hut before this guy gets killed. Or even if 1 guy gets killed, that's fine. I'll sacrifice 1 guy. They're doing a really good job taking down this main hut here. Was that an epic? I think that was just like a really big creature and not like perspective. I'll double check for an epic. It did kind of look like an epic. I think it was that guy. He just looked really big. Sometimes they're bigger than our creatures. Whew. Alright. Really good. Now we're on the timeline. So I think we can socialize with 2 tribes. And I think we'll be fine. And let's give this guy a gift. Let's give that guy. And I think we can socialize from here. That crash made me all discombobulated for a second, but we're back. Now we're good. No crashes. No crashes. It's like when we got the crash fix mod for the Destroy the Grox run, I just became so confident that it wouldn't crash. That any crashes was like, no, it's like no, it's ruined. It doesn't work anymore. Panic! Ding, panic button. Ding 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 ding. Turn on the panic. I also wanted to show if you continue to change the graphics effects even after you fill up the tribe, you don't get any more. The egg will hatch, but no baby will come out. Sound the alarm. Ding 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 ding. The crashes are back. Ding 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 ding. This guy is still performing. You gonna go to work? Might everyone check the Discord event? Yo, yeah, definitely check out the Discord event and submit your cool creatures for me to play in the next stream. Thanks, Stepchow, for running that event as well. Gonna go to work? Yeah, no worries. Thanks for watching the stream. Always appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed. These guys are ambivalent now, so this guy can come back home. And we're just going to wait for our tribe members to grow up. We can get our didgeridoods. Going to swap out our stone axes for instruments here. Oh, is economic gaining the lead? Economics gaining the lead. 42%. Military's close. I'm voting for military in my mind. I don't think I can vote. No, I'm not allowed to vote in my poll. I'd vote military if I could, because I want a different run than before. But I will go with whatever the audience requests. Getting vote blue, getting campaigns for voting blue, getting campaigns for voting red. If we get a tie, so I think someone asked if we get a tie, we got a coin toss. 1 out of 1 coin toss if we get a tie. It's really close. We got 2 more tribes to work with here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we need another didgeridoo. Just gonna ally cyan and orange, and then we'll be on to civilization stage. So get your votes in. And I think this should be good. I think we can just pull everyone. It's gonna save. We don't have to defend the food anymore because everyone's an ally. That save took forever. I was worried it wasn't gonna finish. They can eat all of our food, doesn't matter because they're both ambivalent, and they shouldn't lower the relationship. So we don't need any more gifts. We shouldn't need any more instruments. So we should just be good to go. Straight to the end of tribal stage. Should be smooth sailing from here, as long as I press the right buttons. And no repeats on our watch. Vote red. Yeah, if we do a blue, it's a repeat. Vote red, it's a unique one towards our 81 combos. And also, it's a switch. Everyone likes an economic to military civilization stage switch, right? Those are always fun. But whatever y'all decide with, there are 64 votes in the chat, so it's probably 25 each. So it's 25 people who want military, 25 people who want economic. Vote in the poll. Vote, vote, vote. We should be able to ally these guys, no problemo. No problem. There we go. If you vote economic, you can guarantee it won't happen in the future. It's a necessary evil. Yeah, I'll allow one duplicate, but if we get it again, I won't put economic in the poll, so it would just be military or religious. Should I allow a duplicate for each kind, or once we get any duplicate at all, now there's no more duplicates? How should we handle it? Maybe we'll talk about that in the Discord. Maybe one duplicate each? You were the last person. You're the chosen one. Will you choose good or evil? It's up to the chat to decide. Prefer no duplicates? Okay. No dupes. Okay, people are saying no dupes. Okay, so if this is a duplicate, maybe we'll just not allow duplicates at all, even if this isn't a duplicate. We want to double the amount of live streams. Should I just not allow any more duplicates at all? Even if we don't get a duplicate this time? That might just be a good idea. I'll have to keep track of which ones I can allow for voting for each one. Maybe just no more duplicates. No more dupes. People said no more dupes. Keep forgetting. So we've done blue, 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 but not blue, 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 red yet. Yeah, we've done 4 blues. 4 blues has all been done, but not 3 blues and then a red. That's right. We did it! Finished tribal stage. We're going really fast. This is a really smooth run today. We're celebrating our finish. We're getting really close. Yeah, military is winning, so I guess it's also a sign to not allow dupes. Yeah, no more dupes? Okay. There we did it. Save! And that should put us in... Yep, in the blue range. So we're going to go blue to red if I end the poll before it changes. I gotta go quickly. There's a few cutscenes. I gotta choose some vehicles. A lot can happen in the next 2 minutes. Gotta keep voting. Someone can vote economic in that time. Oh, should we watch the whole cutscene? I think I like these cutscenes, right? We should just watch them all. No skipping the cutscenes. Gotta count the votes. Someone say stop the count. Count the votes. What city hall should I use? I'm gonna go with this one. There's a whole cutscene to watch. You guys want to watch the cutscene? We're not gonna end the poll till we see the loading screen. Economic. Gonna go for economic today. Let's go. Okay, here we go. I do have to make a vehicle though. Let's go for this guy. And split. And end. We did it. Military. Military is the winner. We got a blue, 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 red. We got another unique run. Yay! Alright. Thanks everyone so much for your votes. Yeah, I'll try to work on figuring out how to make sure we don't get some duplicates, because I think that it'd be more fun to get unique runs each time. So if we get another 3 blues, The only option left is religious, so we'll have to do it that way. There we go. We made it into civilization stage. We can't save just yet because we have to make sure we change into military. It's not totally free from here. I think I've seen this planet before. There's only 15 planets, so we can't get a different planet per run. But at least there's a few different ones. So let's go for this guy, then we'll go over here, and then... Ooh, that's Lord Foog is our epic today. That's one of our previous creatures. But we still have to make sure there is a military city somewhere so we can actually buy the city and continue on military from there. I want to make sure we get all of the Spice Geysers as fast as possible. Oh, I probably should have sent that guy down. I'm probably going to lose that Spice Geyser. See if we can get this one in time. Oh, I might miss this one too. Oh, it's pretty close. Can we get to it? Do we get the Spice Geyser? Nice. We got it in time. Let's go for the... Let's go for a boat. The beginning of Civ stage is a bit outlap critical. Get the start right. So let's see if we can get as many Spice Geysers as possible. Oh, we don't need religious. Let's disband that guy. Ooh, we have a military here. Okay, that's good. We got a religious city and a military city. So hopefully these guys survive. We can buy this one out and become military that way. But let's get our trade routes going. Great. And let's trade out with these guys. And let's make sure to contact them and compliment them so we can accept the trade route. And they're going to accept that. Great. And let's also... Is there any other large cities we can trade with? Might as well trade with these guys, make them happy with us. There's no other large cities. Oh, this one's on the ocean. I didn't actually realize that. Let's get this guy too. Let's get as many trade routes going as possible. Everyone can be our friends. Is it Lord Foog? This guy made it from all the way over here. This guy's walked from all the way over there to all the way over here. Never seen them move that far. Hopefully they don't come all the way to our city. That'd be really annoying. Especially with our economic turrets. We're not gonna be able to take this guy down, like, ever. Let's use this guy. Whew, okay, we made it to Civ, then we finally made it into building our city, so we can take a bit of a breather. We got lots of money. I'm really hoping that Epic doesn't come over and ruin our good time here. Okay, that's pretty good. Whew, okay, that's a pretty good start. Might save. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, there should be 81 different combos. People do love the blue routes. People always like the omnivore for cell stage. You know, it's good for me. It makes it a bit easier. Does it ever happen to not have a military city on the planet? It is possible. I think it's just random whether it chooses military or religious for the large cities. The small cities can be military, religious, or economic. The only way to become economic, only way for a rival city to be economic is for a small city to be economic, without the Civ Insanity mod, of course. But yeah, it's possible that both of those large cities could have been religious, and I probably would have reverted back to my tribal stage save to go back into civilization stage, and I would re-roll all the RNG, all the random spawns. If you were to save at the very beginning of civilization stage, even before the cities spawn, all the cities are locked in on what they're going to be, even if they haven't actually developed yet. You have to go from tribal stage, back in tribal stage, into civilization stage to actually re-roll the cities. So that's why I always make a save right at the very end of tribal stage, just in case civilization stage doesn't work out for whatever reason. So that's possible. Yeah, I can use tribes, but it's a little bit easier to be economic. Yeah, it's true. It could still work out using tribes. This guy's getting dangerously close to our city over here. This guy's gonna make this a lot more difficult for us. But let's definitely trade. Let's have everyone trade with this city. This guy is on the move. This guy started all the way over here, right? He started in... Oh. Well, we lost our trade route with these guys. I should have been paying more attention to that. Fine, double pay them. I should have been paying more attention. Red was attacking this city and I didn't see that. And we should have paid them more since they declared... Since they declared war, they canceled our trade route, which isn't good for us. These guys are 0, but if I give them 1,000, is that enough to give trade route go? Just to make friends with everyone. Oh, it's still no. Okay, I don't think it really matters as long as we trade route with yellow. I think it's fine. I think we'll be fine. We don't need to be friends with everyone. I forgot the setup for this one. I think it's the entertainments are down here. As long as this guy doesn't come over, that's the biggest concern. Oh, I thought he was gonna shooting our city already. He's shooting the creatures really close though. Whew. Yeah, you can run over the tribes with a vehicle, and they can give a random vehicle type, or they can give you money. They can. It's a good way to doing like a civilization stage switch. It's a little more random because it's like a 1 in 4th chance of basically getting what you want, but that is a possible way to get out of it, to do it as well. I think we got lots more money. At least we're making money while we can here. I think if I put the entertainments in this corner, say the entertainments in this corner, that should give us 4,400 with a smiley face. That's a really good city layout. As long as this guy doesn't start shooting us down, that's a really good city for now. And then we're going to... Ooh, yellow's actually on the move and taking down red. That's good. We want to be best buddies with yellow. That's for sure. We want to be... Because yellow's the military. Red is on the move. They're capturing a lot, though. It's a bit scary. We don't really have the money to buy this place yet, but we have the really weak vehicles because they're really fast, but they aren't trade running very much at a time. But I think we'll be fine. I want yellow to do some damage on red anyway. But it gives us a bit of a breather again. Who captured? Red captured. Well, what's red gonna do? Red doesn't really have any way to attack yellow very effectively with boats because they're on the land. Yellow might... Red looks like they are going... Where's red going? They might... I think they're trying to attack green. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, I'm not gonna attack them. Not gonna trade route with them. I'm just gonna sell this guy. I don't need that guy anymore. Yeah, I'll just have yellow take down red for me. And then I might buy yellow right from under them, and then finish red off myself. I'll have to decide if I want to do that. Get him, Epic. No! Epic, leave me alone! This is so close. Leave me alone. Go that way. If I have a turret, that would definitely shoot this guy and bring him over to my city, but I'm going to try to not need turrets because I'm economic anyway. They can be custom vehicles? Yeah, I'm actually hoping that part of this contest allows people to make custom vehicles and spaceships. But we made this vehicle custom a couple rounds ago, but I think I'm just gonna stick with this for now. Not gonna make too many customs. I wanna see if I can show off the cool creativity of those in our chat, in our audience and our community for our runs. Save me having to come up with vehicle designs on the spot and let you guys build something really cool with as much time as you need and show off something. You know, so you can make it more difficult if you want. You can make them like really powerful, really slow or something, make it more difficult for me. Because I've been having an easy time through these civilization stages, as those definitely know. No problems have ever happened in these civilization stages. I need more difficult vehicles. Ooh, green is on the move here. Ooh, I should probably activate blue here. I'm going to make it more difficult for me. I'm going to activate blue here so they can capture this city. Make sure to pay yellow with a trade route. Oh yeah. Oh, they won't say you're a threat to us if we only have one city, thankfully. And if they capture this city and declare war and cancel our trade route anyway, they won't lower their progress for the capture progress. They can be at war minus 1,000,000, but we can still buy their city. The trade route will just be canceled, so we can't make any progress. But since we are available to buy the city, that won't go away. So that's pretty good. Maybe we can still keep using yellow's forces to help us, because we have a lot of money though. Maybe we'll just buy out yellow right as they're 2 seconds away from their goal. I think I like that idea. Just swoop in and pay yellow. think that'd be funny. I'm gonna save right here. I think we're in a pretty good spot. I'm liking where we are. Yeah, you can still buy it. Yeah, no worries. There's a lot of little weird details to remember in Civilization stage like that. I'm learning more stuff all the time as well, so no worries. So you get for just playing this game for hours and hours. So as soon as they destroy this last building here, they're gonna start shooting the main hut, the city hall. Yeah, I think that's it, right? So they're so close to capturing, but no, I'm going to buy their city and pay them only 16,000, be a shrewd negotiator, but they accept, and buy their last city right from under them so we can be military. We're going to pay them off right at the last second, and now we're going to be military and take that city that Yellow was trying to do, because Yellow's now eliminated. Yellow's gone, and we're going to take it from Red now that they're all super weak. Dun 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 dun. Nice. I like that song. Bum, 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 bum. We can choose a specialty. Very sure. We are going to click on military, and boom, everyone's at war with us. But that's okay, because we are going to make some military vehicles, and I'm just going to use this guy. This guy's really balanced. He's 300, 30, and 15. That's a really good balance. And we only don't have very many. We only get 8 slots. I think we usually start with 12. We maybe get a bonus because of... Yeah, we usually start with 12. We might just get a bonus because it's our first city. But 8 should be plenty to swoop in and take this city right from Red. Yeah. War! Everyone's at war. Oh, not too bad. Only one's at war. Red's at war, and they're going to try to attack us at our city. Oh, it looks like they did put back a house. But this should be an easy swoop-in victory. We don't even need these economic vehicles anymore. I mean, we have lots of turrets and everything. Oh, they're religious? Okay, religious aren't as powerful as military anyway. Yeah, Yellow did a lot of work. And while they were doing all that work, spending all of Yellow's money, all of their money to attack the city, we were able to stockpile a huge amount of money and basically get all of this for free. Oh, they have another building. That's fine. We'll get through it eventually. Can make custom vehicles this run. Let me make custom vehicles this. Another turret. I get another turret. I'm just gonna go with these vehicles for now. I wanna see if I can. I'll see how we can use the custom vehicles in the future from the audience. This put two buildings. Not the greatest of building building the vehicles. Let's go with these ones for now. Yeah, then we took it because I wanted to take that one quick while the momentum was going. I know the vehicle it pauses time, but that's why I wanted to show that all in sequence right there. We are going through this pretty quick though. Try to slow down my military might. And we're going to also choose military. Nice. And that should almost bring us into military. The earlier you capture, the more distance you move on the timeline. So we're going to capture the rest of them militarily anyway. But now we have lots of money and we're going to build up our city. And these are also all Maxis made buildings as well. If you have good buildings you want me to use, it'll take me too long to build. I built that custom economic vehicle though. Built something custom at least. Carnival says take down Red. Doing really well. Look at Green. Big military army though. But that should give us more room. That was probably too many. Yeah, this should easily. All of these guys should easily take down this city. That first group probably would have been fine on its own. Whew, I'm gonna save. Got a good. Got a really good position here. I don't really see anyone else fighting back too much after this. Ooh, we should probably activate Blue. We're doing so well. Let's give the AI a bit of help. So what I mean by activate is religious capturing has some kind of weird glitch in this game where if you don't look at the defending city, it never activates the capture bar that goes across them. So they'll never ever capture if you never look at them. You can use that to your advantage in a lot of ways, where you can just prevent, basically, if everyone else is religious, you can like basically prevent the world from like developing. You can just keep the world on pause while you do everything you need and keeps them from capturing. So for challenge runs and stuff, I'll use that trick. But for a run like this, where we're doing super well and I'm not trying to use too many glitches, I'll try to undo that glitch for them, help them out a little bit. I need some more rivals. I'm about to capture my 4th city, and they're barely capturing 3 out here. So they need some help, which is fine. I'll help them out. In red, this is red's last city, so it's going to be 4 on 3 on 3. Yo, RH, welcome to the stream. Yeah, then we put in a single house. Yeah, declaring war. So if you can actually use, so we were talking about earlier, you can use the tribal, if you run into a tribe, you can get a military vehicle. So you can actually capture militarily as your very first city, instead of doing what I did where I captured economically, bought the city, kept it military, and then captured afterwards. If you capture your first city as military, I think that's enough to move the timeline entirely on its own on one shot. So you saw how the timeline, I'll show it after this. The timeline moved down a little bit, but if the earlier you change, the more movement you get. So if you can capture your very first one the other direction, it'll go that way like immediately. So if you wait too long, if you want to go from like economic to military, let's keep it, we can get airplanes. So if you want to go from economic to military and you capture like you capture like 4 cities economic first, you might not have enough movement in the timeline to get you down into military, because it only moves a little bit on your 4th, 5th, and 6th captures. And capture militarily. So see how this first drop was really big, and then this next drop is really small. So this is still enough to get us into military fairly comfortably. But if we got this first capture as military instead, using the tribes, that would probably send us down, I think, into military one shot. Yeah, the second one got us barely there. I think this gets us like down here. So then the next one will be like a little bit. So you can. So if you want to do a switch over to something else, make sure you try to change your specialty as early as possible, or it might not work. You can allow them to capture you, and you can recapture them. So you can technically capture more than 9 times, but the movement after that is very, very tiny after that. You can keep letting them capture you, and then you can capture them back to try to keep getting more distance. But that's a bit tedious. Yeah, you can recapture them after. See, you're not totally stuck, but the movement is very small after that point. How is this epic doing? Should we... We have so much money. Oh, Blue's actually happy with us? Oh, well, it looks like they're forcing our hands, and Green is upset with us. Well, that was interesting timing there. Okay. I'm not going to build a... I'm going to try to build a custom vehicle. Someone was requesting a custom. Should I build custom? I'll build a custom vehicle for this. Someone specially requested it. What should I do? Something fancy. I'll try to do something with a floating part, yeah. I'll do a floating part in honor of our floating spike guy. Honor of Theodore. There's actually a technique I know to get a floating part on purpose, if I remember how to do it. There it is. So there we have a floating part. And let's try see if we can get a spike going. Yeah, Theodore vehicle. This one looks spiky. There we go. Well, I guess it's like an airplane, so maybe we should point the spike down so it can actually look like it's like lasering them if the shot comes out of this. So we can have it like floating like this, right? No one look at that. Oh, we can actually take that off. Okay, we have it floating. No one clipped that. Let's see. But can we put a giant laser or something on the front here to look like it's pointing down? Let's put all of our shots on the front here. That was funny. Unplanned there. Oh, let's try to line this up a little bit more. Actually, let's move this over so I can see a little bit easier. But if you didn't know how I did that technique, check out my Civilization Stage Glitches video, and you'll see how I got these independent from each other, because normally that's not possible. Like if you place this one, I think, right? Maybe it is possible now that I like broke it. I don't know. But that's not normally doable, I don't think, at least in this way. Maybe it's easier than I thought, I'm not really sure. But I'll have a bunch of weapons pointing on the front here. This happens when I build things on my own. Ooh, that looks pointy. I was actually looking for this guy. Yeah, we upgraded our spike into a laser spike. So we got the spike there, just like our creature spike. Now we've upgraded with weapons. Those are all pretty well lined up, I'd say. Imagine seeing this coming down on your city at a floating cannon. Can this be floating? We can kind of make it floating, right? Let's just kind of, let's, I mean, like floating. Let me do that again then. Let's use the floating technique. This allows things to be floating that aren't supposed to be floating. Like that. Oh, it's still attached. So you put something like right on the front of this, and it like gets a little bit confused, and it allows you to make it floating. Like that. There we go. So this is a detail piece. This isn't supposed to be allowed to be separatable like that. So I think maybe I'm not super familiar with the editor. Okay, these ones can just be floating by themselves. Okay, that doesn't need any work. But these ones can't normally be floating independently. That's why I was thinking that they had to be like all attached to each other. So this floating by itself isn't normally legal. Oops. Okay, so we can't move it anymore based on where it was situated. Okay, what if I can do that again, but with the other part? I've never done it on like a non-flat surface like this. It needs to snap into position. Actually, I think I can do it like this. I want to have a floating laser someone requested. Let's put it like right there. Let's see if this will work. I'm making this up on the spot here. Yeah, let's see if we can do it with a cannon. You gotta like get it to like snap into position. Let's see. Thanks everyone for hanging out while I try this. I've never done this before, so hopefully I have a lot of practice with this. Let's just do it with this again. I know this piece works pretty well, and I'll just make it small, I think. Am I doing this right? Might not be doing it right anymore. That looks right. Oh, it's still attached. Never mind. Would it be easy if I turned the camera? Yeah, it would be easy if I also practiced a little bit more. You gotta like, it's like snaps into position, and that's when you know you have like the glitch done right. It's also gonna not, what? It's also gonna not be touching the bottom part. Okay. The other one. There it is. And then we'll see if I can hide it with the cannon. I was gonna see if I can like try to hide it so that like it doesn't look like the cannon's floating. I mean, I could just do that with anything. I guess I could just do that with something really small. All right. I want it floating by itself. I'll try a little bit longer, see if I can get it floating with the just the cannon itself. Let's see, can I get it with this again? That might work. Hey, there we go. Ah, I got it. Nice. Floating cannon. Never done it with the weapon piece, but there we got it. You just went for 5 minutes. Yeah, we're trying to make some floating vehicles here. I guess that's kind of like the spike. Should I make this? I guess I don't even really need this anymore. I can't touch this at all or it's going to, it will disappear. So I had to kind of pre-position it. So just have like 3 big pieces. There we go. So what should I make the rest of the plane look like? I still kind of wanted the rest of the body of the plane. All the weapons are separated. Let's do like a normal looking, better look, a pre-made plane piece. In honor of our Theodore's floating spike here. And then we can have some wings. This is pretty strong, it's pretty powerful military. But this is why allowing y'all to make your vehicles custom with as much time as you want would probably be helpful. Hey, that will make us go forward, right? If the propellers are pointed this way, that'll make, if the propellers are pointed this way, that'll make us go this way, right? But it like looks cool. Oh, I want them upwards. There we go. That looks cool. And we'll have a propeller. Don't we have a propeller? The charm piece is like a propeller, right? So they're making it, they're modeling it after themselves. And I think I want just one more piece, like a wing sticking out. Gotta add a little winglets. Okay, hopefully I'll catch up on chat a little bit. Hopefully I'm not missing too many things. Thanks for everyone hanging out. As I build a cool airplane. Ooh, that's cool. Shows how little I use this. I don't know all the pieces, what everything does. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that looks aerodynamic. Floating pieces everywhere. Alright, let's give it a cool color. About red. Red for strong. Red looks strong, right? Wings and stuff. What's our color? Our color is like blue. Oh, I wanted it like really dark red. Ooh, that looks cool. Extra highlighty. Looks a bit out of place. There we go. Red, all red. How do I want this not be so gray. Let's give it a, I don't know, this texture. What? That's not quite what I mean. The texture might look a bit weird with this one. It looks a little rusty, actually. Looks kind of cool. But we don't want rusty, we want it to be fresh off the assembly line here. The rage of Theodore is going to destroy our enemies. Yeah, there's a lot of textures in here that I don't really use too much. How about this one? It's a little blank on the texture. Let's try to darken it. Yeah, that looks better. Get that in Borderlands outline. It's cool. There we go. They gotta be able to see the red, see the fury as it comes down upon, fires down upon them. That little bit of gray. But now I need it to be a little bit different so they can see the different parts of the ship. It's a little out of place. That looks a little better. So now they can see the shots. Yeah, pretty terrifying, I think. Oh, that's a little bit too blank. Gotta look strong. This like gray didn't look too strong. No. The gray map looks fine. It also, so you don't see, you see this instead. You see the floating bit. This kind of looks like a plane by itself. Yellow, it doesn't look like. Rage. Let's color those some red. Red Fury. There we go. So a few tips with coloring in case you didn't know. Probably, yeah. The one on the big one on the back will propel it forward, yeah. Hator's pissed. Control clicking allows you to paint all similar parts in the exact region. Control clicking allows you to paint all similar parts in that exact region. Okay, let's see what that does. Let's see what this one does. Ooh, that looks better. I don't really like the stripey, but it did kind of work out there. What's this do? Oh, that kind of smooths it out a bit. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, I definitely need to work on the editing more. I think that looks fine for now. Yeah, now it's fully red. I kind of like a little bit of a gray accent. A black accent. And shift just paints everything. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Shift does that. This is normal. Control doesn't seem to be changing that one at least. Oh, well, there's a weird stripe on the back of that. It's fine. It's all about what it looks like from the front. Okay. I think we spent enough time on this ship. I think that's what it's going to look like. Okay. We're going to call it Theodore's Rage. Theodore's Rage. Yeah. Okay. That's probably the most building I've done in a while. It's actually pretty balanced, I think. 32, 34, and 240. That looks pretty odd. There we go. Wonder what this looks like full-sized. It's pretty small still. Yep, you can definitely see it's floating. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty funny. And and also our sieve color does change some of the accents, but I guess that's fine. Okay, looks like we have to take down this epic. I think we're just obliged to. Green is also upset. Okay, back in civilization stage. Thanks everyone for hanging out as I built that. And we're gonna use our new planes to take down Lord Foog the Epic. Nose typo. Can't have a typo. Dude, I spelled wrong? Oh. Theodore. Replace. So that one didn't even exist. Just replaced it. Theodore's Rage. Yeah, thanks for that catch. I would have missed that. Okay. Thanks everyone. Hanging out. We still got the we got the red lasers still. With the powerful vehicles. Yeah, take down Lord Foog the Epic. Come down and keep lasering. This is just a practice test. Got three planes down. It's just a military exercise. Nothing to see here. Everyone else should be quivering in their boots. It looks like this is pretty easily our first target here. This small, fairly unprotected small city. It looks like green just captured their small, undefended green city. Blue city. So blue is our... Oh, we should activate blue. Help out blue, our friends. And now we can check out our attack over here. The taste of Theodore's Rage! Destroyed. No chance. There we go. And they're regrouping for another pass. There they go again. What signature, my friends-o. Taste Theodore's Rage. All destruction. Mr. Death. Mr. Death. Signature, signature. And we have Bribe Bomb, Static Bombs, and the Ad Blitz still if we need it, and the Global Merger, but we still need to defeat everyone militarily. So we'll be fine. How are these guys going? Looks like Green's doing a lot of work for us, because they're going to take down those cities. How's Blue doing? I don't think Blue's going to be able to do that anytime soon. We might be able to swoop in and take that from them. But this plane army might just be able to get us to the end. Hopefully I haven't missed any chats. Yeah, thanks for letting me know it's a typo. It probably would take that many messages for me to see. Try my best to keep up on chat, and I'll take a breather at the next attack. Let's make sure we have some turrets here. And we'll put in a couple defenders. We don't even need any boats. I think we're going to do this boatless. Don't even need boats. Let's take some spice geysers, might as well. I'm just gonna keep going with these guys. Hey, rude. Who's attacking? Oh, no chance. No chance. Only a 14 attack. Can you see that? Oh yeah, you can. Above my head. Whew. Just restored your background after a crash that removed it. Your background after a crash? In the game? Or your Windows background? Yeah, boatless world record. Yeah, we're doing a boatless run. Oh, I guess we did. We had a boat earlier to get some spice geysers, but we don't have any military boats. We can do only economic boats. That'd be kind of interesting. Oh, Windows? Okay. Windows fixed. That's good. I sometimes have an issue with Windows where it like gets rid of my background and just makes it like a black background, but really weirdly it happened where when I was making a box like on the desktop like this, it would get the picture underneath it. It would like take away my normal picture and make it a black box wherever I made the box. It was super weird. That sounds ridiculous, like making a box like made it a different picture on the Windows desktop background, but that totally happened. It was really weird. Yeah, we had a military city. Yeah, we already had an economic boat. We tried to make some trade routes earlier, and we got some spice geysers, but we don't have any military boats at least. But it won't be a full boatless run. But that's fine. I wasn't planning on doing that yet. Let's just keep going with the same forces. That was actually no. We're going to change our minds with the same forces, no reinforcements yet. We are going to hopefully take down this army while they're distracted. That's always a really good thing to do, is while they're distracting attacking someone, you can attack all of their boats or tanks or whatever, and they won't fight back because they're not attacking you. They can only attack one thing at a time. So this giant boat army is just going to get eliminated right here. I don't think they'll attack back. If they attack back, won't be as much, but they're busy attacking here. And this will make it way easier for us to attack blue. And they're doing all this work for free, and we just eliminate them and don't have to fight them properly. Oh yeah, we're using our rage on these boats. Look at that, we just destroyed this entire green army here. Giant green navy. Helping out our friends. Oh, they were our friends earlier. Oh, nice. Oh, and green's now sending their airplanes. So we're defending blue for some reason. How is... Oh, they almost captured. What should we do? We should attack this one while it's open, or should we attack... Because they're not at war with us at the moment. Oh, these ones are green. Let's go attack this one. Why is blue now attacking this city when they were so close to capturing this city? They should go here and finish the job. But I guess they're going to come over here. We're going to swoop in and take this from them. And now they're distracted. This should be an easy take. We have so much money, we could easily buy a much larger army here. If you delete the original file you used to make the background, that gets rid of it. It doesn't save it as a separate file on the desktop or background. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I probably did move it around. I figured it was in like, you know, a special desktop background holding folder. But it was so weird, it was like slowly changing the background. Like it was this, like imagine this background, and then, I guess by default it was a black background for Windows. And then I would make a box, and it would make this all black here, like the black background. It would get rid of part partially get rid of my background as it went. So eventually I was like getting rid of all of my picture, and then it was like all the black background, and then I put my picture back. It was so weird that it would like slowly do that based on me making a box. Super odd. So now we're just ruining Blue's day. Blue should see us as a threat pretty soon. Might happen after a game crashed so badly it temporarily made your computer permanently damaged. Yeah, I believe it. One time I was trying to use my DVD drive on my computer, but it was a bad disk, and Windows, like File Explorer and all of Windows, just completely froze. It just could not handle like the disk drive, like running into an error and like saying I can't read, and it was just like all Windows was just 100% focused on trying to read a disk. So I didn't know that like a bad disk was so powerful it could just destroy all of Windows if you have a bad DVD. It's like that was pretty crazy. I'm like, come on, Windows, that's pretty embarrassing. You're gonna allow a disk drive, like one bad disk, to just paralyze your entire operating system. Okay, so it's now Blue, just on time. Blue is at war, and because you guys are in a very weak position, I'm going to take you guys down. Actually, I want this one first. I like leaving the small cities for last. I wanna take down this big city to prove that we can take down all the big cities. Yeah, software gore in turbo mode. Yeah. We're driving over them, so they're shooting us down a little bit, but we should be able to take down this large city. Even though this city's probably more protected than this large city, I want to make sure green doesn't get it. Yeah, I got a lot of software gore examples. Do you think... I don't feel like my software expectations are that high, but apparently they are, because sometimes things just break, and I'm like, how did that break? Your over 25-year operating system with so much development, a disk drive just killed it. with updates and stuff for all of Windows. Me and Windows, we have a relationship for sure. Let's defend our city here. We also should defend our other city. Not taking this too seriously anymore. We have two armies trying to take us down, and I should probably be replenishing our airplanes, but I'll take this one down and then send a new army for that large grain city for our grand finale. Yo, thanks Jacob, Casey, thanks for watching. And we enjoyed this stream. We're almost finished. We're actually doing pretty good. We should be able to beat this in around 3 hours. That's kind of the expectation. That's kind of my goal. And this is the good military city layout. So it's this one gets us 4,001 smiley face. If you do it like this, that's why I like this layout. This is the best military layout. Well, we have 125,000 spore bucks. So much money. And I'm going to waste all of it on more airplanes. Oh, as many as I can get, I guess. Verse, give us, and squad left. I always like seeing the airplanes come over the horizon. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba. That's a bit scary. Face Theodore's rage. They got no chance. This army, this airplane air force is going to completely destroy this city. There's absolutely no chance. Mr. Signature. Yeah, they're probably not going to capture my other cities, right? Should probably just check on them. Nah, they got no chance. Nah, you got no chance. The only chance is here. They got the best chance. Got through all their turrets already, and we still got all of these guys. Bum ba da bum. Driver just switch to the hardware, can do basically everything. Yes, that makes sense. But it should be working. It was working, and then the disk drive just like couldn't progress any further, and then Windows just like completely locked up. That's why this is not like when Windows sees a problem, just ignore the disk drive. Don't break everything else. Yeah, look at the city. That was a pretty fast capture. They had no chance. And they should surrender any second now. I'm just going to put in just something just so they don't get captured. But green should be eliminated. And now we're going to go back over here if they don't surrender. And that should bring us very firmly into military. I see how the distance you go down is much smaller after your 4th and 5th captures. So that's barely anything. So you can keep capturing, but basically even by the time you get to the end. One of our cities under attack. That's fine. We'll just eliminate them. There they go. Should I accept this surrender or use the? I'm gonna use the. I'm not going to accept your surrender. There's only accept the surrender, right? You think you have to do this? Nah. I'm going to continue the rage and not accept the surrender. Continue attacking. Continue. No surrender. Surrender is not an option. Surrender does not compute. Is that what we did with the Grox, or did we like nuke them or something? I don't remember from last week. But you can ignore their demands like that just by calling a city in the background, and then you can ignore the surrender. And they won't call surrender again because they only do it once. You're supposed to accept it. And then you can just continue. No mercy. No mercy from our Theodores. It must be destroyed. Take no prisoners. I like showing fun, interesting glitches like that. When it applies to the very end of the game. Applies to us. Attack! Yeah! It's like the sword. Yeah, very satisfying to destroy all the cities. Got the sword. Yeah! I say surrender. She's specialty. Yeah, military. And we did it! We beat Civilization stage. And they can be happy. Make up for it with this surrender. We're just gonna leave the planes here, just in case there's any dissidents going on in here. Marching orders, practicing their marching. Yeah, if they're any rebel activity, we got the airplanes standing by. Hooray, we did it! I'm gonna get a good save in case he crashes. Yeah, this game's gonna be brutal. Then we're gonna make it into space stage. So we got a blue, 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 red, which should give us trader. Nice. So we got a unique run in almost 2 billion years. And thanks everyone so much for watching all the way through Civilization stage. Now we're going to go into space stage, and our goal is to reach the center of the galaxy. I think, can we use that vehicle in space? I don't think we can use that airplane as a spaceship. No, unfortunately. We can just keep using the angry spaceship from last time. I think we angled it properly, so it should face Steve. Did we fix that? I don't quite remember. Just continue the rage. So I'll have to build something else. Make a new one. Make a new one. I can add more weapons to this to make him even more angry. That's why I'm hoping that if you have a spaceship that you want me to use in the... Yeah, Metallic have a spaceship? You have a spaceship we can use? You can use something. Because especially for spaceships, this is purely aesthetic. So if anyone has something they want me to play with, or any kind of donation incentive or something we can do, or just if anything's available. Let's see, did you post it in maybe general or something? Yo, looks like lots of people are joining the Discord. Yeah, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I'll see if Metallic has a spaceship or something for us to use. You have it uploaded to the servers. Can you download it as a PNG? Because I don't want to sign in. Not at the moment. You can round. Yeah, I'll try finding. Okay, hold on just for a moment. Thanks for finding it. Yeah, because especially for spaceships, this should just be super easy for me to drag and drop in a PNG for the game, and we can continue on. So if you have any cool spaceships you want me to show off in the future, definitely let me know in the Discord. You can join the Discord, and we're going to work on trying to get some cool user-made submissions for these runs, because I think that'll be more fun, because I'm not the best at designing vehicles, and kind of save us a little bit of time, so I don't have to focus on it too much. Give Metallic a little bit of time. Catch up on chat. How's everyone doing? A new archetype is war criminal. No surrenders. We just ignored them. We didn't even say yes or no. We just said, nope, marked red. Just no surrender and just destroyed them anyway. Nobel Peace Prize, please. That's worthy of a Nobel Peace Prize, I think, right? I think that's how that works. Should get a Nobel Prize. Let's see. It should default for an air colony. Oh yeah, but it won't be a spaceship. Fortunate. If I use the cheat that we had installed, we should be able to use it. But I don't want to try to use any cheats for these runs. I want to be able to use I just want to use PNGs. Is this save the Sporepedia drive still going? Oh yeah, it should be all there. I guess all 42 is all of our creations so far this series. It should all be included. I don't think I've. If you want me to like update it fairly regularly on the Google Drive, I can do it. Almost have it. Okay, no worries. Just reading the questions. Dakath, welcome to the stream. What you mean for save the Sporepedia drive? It's the actual Sporepedia itself, like the archival. I think it's still going. I haven't really followed up much since the video, especially because the official Discord came out just after, so maybe they weren't as focused on it. More hard to say because I wasn't. I haven't really been following up because it seemed like it was all good. And it's funny, some of the comments were like, "Oh, this video aged poorly because of the official Discord. It got official support, and they're using the Sporepedia and the servers more." And I'm like, "Oh, I guess," but archiving is still good. You never know what could happen. And look what happened 1 year later. EA was bought by a company that's probably not I wouldn't trust to hold the Sporepedia servers forever. So it's crazy how things can change. You always want to be prepared for those kind of things. Never expect the same thing to. Never expect it to work forever. For a company to hold on to all that data forever. Give Botanic a little bit longer. Leave one messed up, and I want the Sporepedia shut down. No, the Sporepedia must live on. If you don't know, I made a video about a year ago where a team of programming wizards we're starting to archive the entire Sporepedia, like all. It says if you look on Spore.com, it says like 10 million creations or something. It turns out it's not that many. It counts all deleted ones, so it's not actually that many. But they're still working on. They're working on archiving and downloading every single creation, and then creating their own servers. So they were creating a modded client where instead of pointing and directing to the official Spore servers, you could actually go to use their servers instead, and it would work the same way. And which is pretty cool. So if the official Spore servers ever got shut down, you could use their modded client and go to their servers, and they'd already downloaded all the Sporepedia assets from the website, which is pretty cool. But and that happened in like last September or something, so over a year ago. You sent it? Nice. So get it? Is it here? Okay, let's download this. Hopefully that works straight through Discord. But since the official Discord came out and they were using the Sporepedia so much, people were figuring it's probably pretty safe because it's there we go. Oh, nice. And since it's they figured the Sporepedia is probably pretty safe now because they got official devs are working on it, making these contests using the servers. So they probably figured, we don't need the archive Sporepedia anymore. But I was like, well, we should still just do it anyway. Don't just say, it's safe forever, because if you didn't hear the news that EA was bought by some like Saudi Arabia company or something like that, and I don't think they have the greatest. I think they said they were doing it to help their reputation, but I wouldn't trust them to hold on to the Spore servers forever, even if it costs them a nickel to run. So it's probably good to keep that backed up anyway. But here's Metallic's spaceship. This looks really cool. This was your contest submission for the 2024 official Spore Forest competition. That's pretty cool. And you didn't win with this cool ship. It's rigged. This is really cool. So this is what I want to show. I want to show off really cool creations from the community. So if you're in the Discord, make sure you post your submissions in our new events channel, and be able to play with this. So this is much better than anything I could build. So that's really cool. And split. And I remembered to split. So I guess this puts us as traitor. This is looks like in the cutscene. Unidentified fungus objects. There's some fungus among us. It's pretty cool. And you didn't win. The winner must have been amazing. This looks pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Thanks for the PNG. That we have to name our captain. Biles, sure. Let's go with that. It's such a giant mouth. You can kind of tell, yeah, you can kind of see it's floating there. Nice. Alright, now we're getting to the center of the galaxy. Thanks everyone so much for watching this little stream. We've been going for about 3 hours. Having a really fun time. Thanks everyone. You're enjoying the timelines run. So I think probably in the future, make sure we make it so we can't do any repeats. So we get straight to those 81 combos. Still got a few more to go to get to 81. Competition was tough. I think it tied for votes with one of the winners. Oh, you didn't get the final judges mod vote like in American Idol. You gotta get the judges too. It's so close. Have you won any of them yet? Have you gotten? Because the winner gets the very coveted achievement, the front page news achievement, and that's like the only currently legit way of getting the front page news achievement. I haven't tried for that yet. I've only really recently started doing more stuff online with the Spore servers, but I probably wouldn't win in any way. I think we only need Frequent Flyer 2. Let me just be sure and just get to Frequent Flyer 3 anyway. And I only buy Interstellar Drive 2, but I'll buy Interstellar Drive 3 if we need it. We should be good, but I just want to be sure, because last time I needed Interstellar Drive 3 and it took forever to like jump back and forth, so I think I'll just do this to be safe. I know what the areas I think are that need Interstellar Drive 4. I think I'm just not going to start from positions that need Interstellar Drive 4. Maybe until the end and we run out of spots, but at least for now, I'll get Interstellar Drive 3. But just by Interstellar Drive 2 for now until we need Interstellar Drive 3. Just 1 sec. Gotta jump back and forth. This is the best time to do it because it's free. It doesn't cost any energy and it still counts towards Frequent Flyer. There we go. Whew. Alright, that's enough jumping. The old speedrun used to require Frequent Flyer 3. It took forever. That's why I had a lot of practice with that. Do that really quickly. Which arm are we in? We are in arm number 2, and I will show that in just a sec as we finish this first little mission here. We are currently in arm 2. We can tell you can easily tell we are in arm number 2 because of course Earth, as we all know, is just right there. We all know where Earth is. We can just spin the galaxy, just spin it randomly, and you go. Well, I know where I am, so like that helps point me relative to where the galaxy is, but just spin it without looking, and right there's Earth. Spin it again, there's Earth. This is what it looks like when the galaxy is loaded up in the main menu, but I recognize Earth because it has this like gap here. It's like kind of a little circle here and has this like big gap with this dot in the middle. It's different than this gap, and it's different than this gap because this gap has like this line that I see, and this gap is huge, but this one has like a smaller gap, so I know Earth is right there. And in arm number 2, because I count counterclockwise, it goes arm 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Can a 5th interstellar drive be required? I'm not sure if there's somewhere where it needs interstellar drive 5. Maybe if there is a start that's like way out here or something, but I know the jump to get to Earth needs Interstellar Drive 4. I'm pretty sure needs Interstellar Drive 4. So if there's any starts past this point, this gap, you'll need Interstellar Drive 4 to get to the center of the galaxy. And I think when we started way back here, we started here-ish or somewhere. We did one run from all the way back here. It took like forever to get all the way to the center of the galaxy. I think this gap needed Interstellar Drive 3, maybe 4, at least 3. But the speedrun starts around here, and it only needs Interstellar Drive 2 to reach it, but I'm not sure from here to here if we can make it with Interstellar Drive 2. From here and onward we can, but I'm not sure how this part works. So I'm going to get Interstellar Drive 3 just in case. but I'm not 100% sure if Interstellar 5 is needed. It's a good question. You can try experimenting and let me know, but I'll probably end up trying that one day. But we can basically just go straight to the center of the galaxy from here. We don't really need to do anything else. We need to find some artifacts. Let's just check this place for artifacts. Nothing. Artifacts appear in about 1 in every 5 systems. And I need to find some happy people. Are you happy? Oh, I need to talk to them first for the Drake equation. Ooh, they're unhappy people. Yeah, I don't want to talk to unhappy people. I only want to talk to happy people. There's another one. Ooh, there's some happy people. Way better. Happy people sell the interstellar drive, which I need. Need that guy. I also need a trade route. And then a recharge. And I also need this artifact. But still the artifact from their system. This shouldn't be pirates because it's in a claimed system. So that's what it should be good to get. And a book of science should sell for 45,000. And I think if we sell it to a scientist, they sell it for 90. So we need some artifacts. That's a pretty good start. I think there might be a yellow star way out in the edge of the arms that requires Interstellar Drive 5. I'm not sure if you're able to spawn on the very edge of the arm like that. We could try it with our 3,000 starting spawn mod, see if it's possible. So I need to find some more happy people. Oh, there's some happy people. Yeah, with the 3,000 starting position mod, we might be able to get that. Oh, it's our guys. It's our Germains from last time. So we got two trade routes. Oh, I'll show off the ship for a little bit. We got 2 trade routes to give us the energy pack. So that's basically all we need to reach the center of the galaxy from here. Hopefully we can make this jump. That's a bit scary. Okay, we can, and we have to search a little bit more for some artifacts. Hey, lucky guess. Probably 1 in 4, 1 in 5 have artifacts in their systems. Just need probably 3 or 4 artifacts. Should be safe, assuming we can reach the center of the galaxy with just Interstellar Drive 2. If we need Interstellar Drive 3, we need a lot more artifacts. Also, if it is possible to spawn on 1, it might just be a soft lock game. If it's just the 1 star by itself, then yeah, that might be a soft lock. Though I'm pretty sure I've seen the first starting mission where with the destroyed cities, it sent me to a position beyond 3 parsecs, and it still let me jump to it probably because it's the tutorial. So if it starts there, it might make you jump like 20 parsecs to the next nearest. Ooh, another lucky artifact. That was another lucky guess. Not even pre-scouted. It's supposed to be like a 20% chance, but I'm getting a bit lucky here. Stone of Perry. I'm gonna say that's really lucky. So if it starts you by yourself, it might send you like really far away, which might take forever to get up to frequent flyer 5, but you definitely would want to do it there. But because of how the angles and the parallax work, even if this is really far away, you might still be able to like stack it and jump back and forth on it and get to frequent flyer 5 and then be able to escape. But yeah, I'd like to see that. That'd be pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure I've seen one that starts with more than 3 parsecs away. And why I'm talking about 3 parsecs is because that's the range of Interstellar Drive 1 when you start for that mission. You can only go 3 parsecs at a time. I have Interstellar Drive 2, so I can go 5 parsecs at a time. Oh, I don't see any. I have to use my energy packs. Oh. Can I not make... Is this what we ran into last time? I don't think I can make that. Oh, I think this is the same problem as last time, where I couldn't reach the next jump. I do need Interstellar Drive 3. I think this happened last time as well. Okay, I need to make a note of that. That ARM 2 is not safe with Interstellar Drive 2 after this point. The speedrun starts like here, so that's why it's safe, but there's a gap here that I can't make, so I'm gonna have to find some more artifacts. which is going to take a little bit longer. Hopefully you're happy people. No, not happy people. Are there any happy people nearby? Okay, these are happy people. I need some more artifacts to get more money for more interstellar drives. But at least I saved us having to jump back and forth a bunch. Ooh, we're so close. I just need one more artifact. What am I flying? I'm flying a really cool spaceship made by Mechanic in chat. It's a fungus ship. We're playing with user submissions now. Save me the having to build all the spaceships and everything. Wow, another lucky artifact. Please be an artifact and not pirates. Hey, not even pre-scouted. And I'm pretty sure we should be like out of artifacts by now because it should be the same artifacts like in the galaxy, because we've cleaned this area up before in a previous run where we also got stopped at this point. So they're even harder to find around this area. We had to go clean up a lot of artifacts to get Interstellar Drive 3. Nice, 45. That should make it. Good to go. Nice. Okay, we should have Interstellar Drive 3 now, so that saved us a lot of time having to jump back and forth. So let's try to make this now. Nice, we can. We still get a couple more artifacts. We don't have quite enough energy to make it to the center of the galaxy. Okay, now, oh, these guys are already expanded, so I probably have been here before. Let's check this one. Am I going to get lucky again? More luck? I don't think both of these are going to be artifacts. I think there's a chance one of them is pirates. Oh, yeah, this one is pirates. How about the other one? Let's see. Okay, this one's real. Still getting pretty lucky on how many artifacts I'm finding. Yeah, come join the Discord and give some submissions for what you'd like to see in future runs. Definitely vehicles, building spaceships are definitely should be easy to integrate in, but I think we're going to do like a special kind of run next week if we have enough for custom creatures as well. Let's see. Lucky guess? I'm feeling lucky. Nothing. We're gambling now. We're gambling for some artifacts. But we might have enough money. How close are we to our home? I think we might be safe if we get one more. Just one more, he says. Ooh, there's another one. It's crazy lucky. They're not supposed to be this easy to find unless it's pirates. No pirates? There it is. Oh, these are some crazy picks for these systems to have artifacts in them. Opals. I'm not sure if that's an expensive one. This is not normally. Check him PC. Check him PC. This is not normally. I've been too lucky. That was a pretty funny video where I showed like a crazy amount of luck on one of my live streams when I was destroying the Grox. No, it wasn't destroying the Grox, right? It was all the artifact runs, all of the achievement runs. Yeah, I think it was the all achievements run. Oops, I'm out of energy. And I was just getting super lucky. I completely. It also was funny. It was like I completely messed up the start. Like I didn't do it right, and then like all the really good luck just completely bailed me out, which was really funny. I probably wouldn't have even like noticed the good luck if I didn't need all that luck bailing out. I think it was like literally 1 in a million chance of all that happening. And it was cool. I was able to like recognize it at the time to really point it out and why it was such good luck. Need some happy people for more energy packs. No, angry people. I want angry people. Where are all the aliens? Where are we? Getting no aliens. It's a quiet galaxy out there. There it is. Jeez. Is this going to be a happy people? No, I'm neutral people. I want neutral people. Where is the start? I think that's the start of our speedrun area, so I should be much more familiar with this area, because all the starts are the same. All the empires. Oh, I missed it. How about you? Gonna give me unhappy people again? about you. Are you happy people? I need some happy people. More unhappy people? I'm like out of energy packs, out of money. Hey, happy people. Phew. I was getting a bit worried there for a sec. Oh yeah, 245s. That should be plenty from here to reach the center of the galaxy. Yeah, double up the energy packs, buy 2 sets of energy packs just because I can. And that's a really good spot, so I'm gonna save. I think I should be able to get over there this direction. And I will catch up on chat in a sec, assuming I can make this jump. Make this jump. No, can't make this jump. Gotta go all the way around. No, even with Interstellar Drive 3. And this arm of the galaxy is not helping. Go all the way around. Just when I thought I had enough money. My win, I'm doing pretty well. The galaxy is making the pathing difficult, but we're doing pretty well. We're almost to the center of the galaxy. Ooh, can we beat 3 hours? Let's go this way. I definitely see the path. 5 minutes? 5-6 minutes? It's gonna be close. Not with the amount of energy packs I'm having to spend here. Let's see, where are we? Are we even close? Oh, might not even be at the right spot yet. I think that's our normal starting position. Let's see who we trade routing with. I'm almost back on track with the speedrun location. Okay, here we go. Whew. Okay, so from here it should be good. Go. Ooh, 7,000. Don't mind if I do. And they have a second planet, which means I can buy even more energy packs. Well, thank you very much. 16 energy packs from here should be plenty of energy packs. I'm gonna save. I'm not saving so if I die I go back to this point. I'm saving in case the game crashes, so I don't lose too much progress. I will deploy the colony pack once we get closer to the Grox. So if I die from the Grox run, I can respawn at my colony and not have to go all the way back from my home planet. Well, this isn't... Am I not quite at the speedrun area yet? Not quite there. I think there should be another trade route coming up around. Oh, there it is. That's the normal speedrun location. So now I'm back on track. So now I know these are the stars I recognize. Are you allowed to interact with your own previous planets? Oh yeah, we can. And I still have 4 minutes for the speedrun. I want to show that off. I can show you can interact with previous saves, and they act just like AI empires. Maybe we might not beat 3 hours, but that's fine. I'm not going for a speedrun. But I do want to show these save games are basically regular standard empires. And this is Trickin. This is our first. It has like the normal colony voice. This is our first run. This is our first guy. I'm Theodore. I come in peace. And they're pretty expensive. I'm not going to buy stuff from them. Oh yeah, they have like the full inventory. That's really expensive. But yeah, you can. They look like a normal empire, like your normal empire, but they get treated a little bit differently. It looks like. And they were a bard. Yeah, that makes sense. Phosphate chance. Yeah. Totally normal, but it has the save game. Some stuff is protected. Like you can't. I don't think you can use a planet buster or anything on it. Okay, these guys are happy. Might as well recharge from you. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, thanks for asking. This artifact is back. Do the artifacts not actually get removed? There's no way I didn't take this artifact, right? That's good to know that artifact's still there. The artifact had to have been taken. Maybe they come back. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Maybe I didn't take that one. But now we are going to the center of the galaxy. I recognize these stars pretty well. As I probably go the wrong way. No, I'm going the right way. Yeah, it's a bard with a normal voice, yeah. Oh yeah, they must respawn. I must have gotten that one before. That's interesting. Didn't know that. Oh, maybe it's sculpting tool or pirates. Well, maybe probably wouldn't be pirates because it's on a claim system, but sculpting tool is very possible. Now I want to know. Okay, I'm gonna save here at this point, and I'm going to go back and see because I want to know, and then I'm going to go back to that point. I'm gonna quit out without saving and go back to that point because I need to know. Oh, she's almost died. I need to know. I need to know. Make it take as long as possible. We're not going to beat the 3 hours. That's fine. But I want to use up all my energy packs just to check. We were just there. I'm pretty sure they don't respond. Yeah, I think a sculpting tool makes more sense. Let's check. I think it would usually give me a new cutscene saying there's something different. Let's see, what do we get? What do we got? Oh, it's an artifact, right? Sapphires. How'd that happen? Oh, maybe they do respond? Maybe I didn't get it. I have to rewatch the footage on that. I'm gonna not save though. I'm gonna go back to where I was. I'll have to work with that. See how that works. Let's go on. Yeah, let's go on an adventure. No speedruns. Yeah, no 7-3. Just missed it. But we're almost there. Almost at the Crocs. Maybe it was 2 and I missed the other one. Could be possible. There's a few things that could be going on. Oh, I have like no money. I should probably just refuel as much as I can. I think that's worth 2 jumps. That might be 1 jump. This is actually kind of close to making it to the center of the galaxy. 11 energy packs, 10 energy packs. This is actually pretty close. I should probably actually save. This is pretty much how much you would have if you were to speedrun. So I'm going to be a bit conservative here, and I'm going to place a colony in case I die, so I don't have to do it all over again. You have basically a full energy pack, full energy reserves, and 9 energy packs from that star, from that empire to get to the center of the galaxy, and it's pretty tight. But I have 10 energy packs with a little bit less than full. So let's see if I can do it. It's gonna be pretty tight. Yeah, I should have refueled after replacing the colony. They may have given me a couple more jumps because it would have been cheaper. That was a good idea. Forgot that I was gonna do that. Are these other colonies that I've been placing right next to me? And we're going in the Grok zone now. There's the Groks. You're at war with the Groks. No. Oh. Oh. That was close. I was wanting to make sure I clicked on them. Okay, now we're back. Oh. Oh. No. Oh, I think I died. Can I use this as a... Oh, I died. Just as I was trying to make sure I clicked on that thing. If I was in a speedrun, I would have completely ignored them. I would have ignored that thing coming out of sorts. Though I have not died. They heard you were merciless. I think it's our first death on the Groks run, but I was trying to show the Groks there. Okay, but I think we're gonna need a little bit more money then. No, we have 9 energy packs still. We should be able to make it with a full energy. We have a full energy reserves and 9 energy packs. A little bit closer than we would in the speedrun. So I think if I can make it this time, we should be able to make it. The pause failed me a little bit. I would have ignored them in a speedrun, but let's try that again. That's why I put the safety colony, even though I've been pretty confident that I've been doing that pretty reliably. Making it through the Groks. You still want to put your safety point, your safety checkpoint there. Yo, thanks someone for probably subscribing. I think actually I'm not 100%. I'm gonna blame the keyboard. I'm not 100% used to the keyboard. I think I was trying to hit Control 1, but I was hitting Control tilde, and I was not hitting 1, and I wasn't refueling like I was expecting. I'm gonna blame the keyboard. I have to move my fingers in a slightly different position than where I was in my previous keyboard, but I've readjusted. And we made it as long as I can zoom in, and untouched. We still had 1 energy pack left, so I made it with 8 energy packs, which makes sense because we were about 1 energy pack's distance away, about 5 jumps from that previous Empire, so that 9 energy packs in full energy reserve was able to make it from the previous one, which is why we had 1 full energy pack left over, and we made it with plenty of energy to go. We made it to the center of the galaxy in just over 3 hours, and time. Yo, thanks everyone so much for watching. That was a really, really fun run. Thanks everyone. GG's in the chat. Still blame skill issue? Yeah, that's a practice issue. Skill, no practice. But I did it, second try. So I have the safety net with the other colony. Stream's dying. Oh no, the getting drop frames. Frames, where are you going? Come back. Comcast, you're ruining the grand finale. Hopefully it comes back. The stream's lagging, yeah. Yeah, I see it on OBS. Thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully it'll sort itself out in the next couple seconds. Yeah. Hopefully I'm still coming through. Something I can do at the moment. Oh, I have 2 bars instead of 1 bar. It's coming back. Frames. No, now it's back down to 1 bar. Yeah, I do see some frames are dropping. Apologies for that. Comcast. It's fine now? Okay, cool. Thanks, everyone. Hopefully it saw me finish the game there. Oh, it's back. Big buffer. Oh yeah, YouTube's saying your stuff is being bad. 1 sec. I will. I think if I turn it off and turn it back on really fast without ending stream, it'll go back to being. It'll keep the same broadcast. Oh, we're missing. We're missing the spaceship. No. I wanted to show off Pathetic Spaceship. It's lagging right at the worst time to show up the spaceship. Yeah, it's Pathetic Spaceship. If you see that, it looks like a giant mushroom in the way of the camera. Third rock from Soul. Just 1 sec. As soon as we get out of the cutscene, I'll see if we can get it back rolling. Hope I'm still coming through. Comcast, ruining my stream. Uses a lot on the y-axis. Oh, cool. Well, at least it came through. Someone was able to see it. Yeah, we've dropped a whole 1% of the streams. If I don't hit end broadcast, because I don't have it on auto stop, I'm going to try hitting stop broadcast, stop streaming, and then restart streaming and see if that can reconnect better on the same broadcast. In the event that that doesn't work and I can't maintain. Okay, start streaming again. Is it back on? Are we still here? We got green, though it's still lagging a bit. No, the internet's not feeling like working today. Try that again. Yeah, I'm still getting frames. Yeah, I'm dropping like 50% of my frames. No, usually our streams are pretty reliable. So this is a one-off, I'm hoping. Yeah, I got the Staff of Life. Oh, let's save. Let's get to the timeline. Thankfully, it was the end of the run. I just wanted to show off everything a little bit. Am I back, at least? That doesn't break the stream. I can try that one more time. You're still here? Am I back? I'm getting low frames. Still no frames. No. If the broadcast just like ends, then there's something I can do. Is it? What does it look like? I'm gonna go to live today. Go to live. What do I look like? No. If the broadcast just like ends, then there's something I can do. Is it? What does it look like? I'm gonna go to live today. Okay, I can see myself. Okay, so it is on. You see the timeline? Okay. Yeah, traitor, more like traitor. Traitor. Ooh, am I green? Are we back? Did the connection reestablish? Let's see. We're back. I think it's back. I'm green. I'm in the green. No more frames being dropped. 1157 frames. Hey, that looks better. Beautiful 60 frames in a 30 frames per second game. We're back. Yay! So that does seem to work. That's also a good experiment to run. Is that I have... So OBS has like two buttons. It has streaming and... Oh wait, I'm viewing myself. I have to pause it. YouTube has... the OBS has a streaming button and a broadcast button. So you can... Imagine like your stream is this big and your broadcast lives within the stream. So you can stream this much. So you can start streaming, and then at some point you can say start broadcast, and it'll actually like begin the YouTube broadcast, and then you can say end broadcast, and then you stop streaming. You actually stream past it, I guess. But OBS has an option to say auto start and auto end. So if you hit start streaming, it auto starts the broadcast at the same point. So I schedule it on YouTube. Is why I give about a half an hour head start, and then to make sure everyone gives a chance to show up and get in the chat and vote for the poll. And then I hit start, and then I have it on auto start, so start at the same time. But I don't have it on auto stop, so that way I can stop the stream, but the broadcast is actually still going at the same time. Oh yeah, it says no data. Hopefully it's still working. Okay, no more drop frames. That like kind of makes sense. So as long as I don't hit stop broadcast, the broadcast will continue along with my stream. My stream can stop, but the broadcast will keep going. And as long as I don't take too long, I can reestablish the stream and catch up on the same broadcast. Because it's a little bit different than Twitch, where Twitch is like you just have your channel and you're either just like live or not live, and you just turn it on or turn it off. But YouTube, you need to have it on specific like video links. Like I need to create the video that the stream then gets applied to. So this video with this link is actually a unique video, basically treat like as if I uploaded a video onto YouTube. It's its own entity. I don't just stream to the channel like Twitch does. That makes sense. So it gives me a chance to reestablish connection to the same stream video if I drop the stream, and I can reestablish. So thankfully that worked. Hopefully that makes sense. But we did it. So we see our timeline. My colleague's going through the timeline. And too long, didn't read. We fixed it. It's back. And we finished through the center of the galaxy, and we had our spike at the front. We somehow got it, our swordfish, to have a disconnected spike, and we just kind of kept that theme along the whole time. We did a blue, and into tribal stage, we allied and destroyed some tribes for another blue. And then we got a very close vote for military over economic. So economic would have been a repeat. So I think I'm going to try to not allow repeats. So if you see certain votes only have two options, because it will have been a repeat. So I think people wanted to see no duplications. So we will make sure that isn't an option in the vote. So if we get a blue run, the only option will be green. Because we did a blue run, and now we've done a blue red run. So if you vote for industrious, you're basically then voting. So if you do blue industrious, you're basically also then voting for green as well at the same time. So we're getting through the possibilities. We're running out of paths. That's kind of like how the thumbnail is supposed to show. It's like all the paths all throughout the game, all the timelines. Then we made it through civilization stage, a very successful civilization stage that worked really, really well. Oh, it's funny. The space stage points this way, and the captain points this way. It's funny. And then we made it to the center of the galaxy. Only one death, not too bad. Identified fungus object, lost. And get a save, and we did it. Made it to the center of the galaxy. Wow. We did it! Thanks everyone so much for watching. There was no audio? Or we all good now? Okay, we're all good. Favorite chipmunk. Yep, Theodore the chipmunk made it to the center of the galaxy. No more triple blues. Yeah, if you get one more triple blues, you'll have to go through a different path. And then from there, all of that path will be done. So I only have the option to, if you do a blue, green, we'll have to go back. Then if you go blue, the only options will be green and red, because you won't be able to do blue because there won't be any option to finish as in civilization stage. So we're getting through the possibilities. I miss the Bluetooth Spike Boy. It was a really good creature. Probably the most creative creature came up with. Most creative run, thanks to also the spaceship being pretty cool, and the cool airplane we came up with. So yeah, overall, really good run. And we don't have to end the stream just yet. If anything else you'd like to see before we head out, I can run the slot machine one more time. Nothing. I'll show full screen. There we go. No, it's not mirrored. You win on all 7s and bars. If you get all 7s and bars in a row, then you win. Nothing. I go again. Nothing. We go again. Yay! All 7s. We win. Double or nothing. Nothing. Lost it all. Shoulda quit while I was ahead. Yeah, all 7s is pretty cool. Yeah. And there's the Kira right there. Let's see if I can get the Kira on stream before we head off. The consequences of gambling. Speaking of gambling, you'll see the crazy... I don't know if you're talking about like Bitcoin or anything, but I was just looking at just the prices of stuff. You saw that crazy Bitcoin crash yesterday? That was insane. I feel like I've always wanted to explain why you should never do any leverage, because I can explain leverage on paint. If you want me to explain how leverage works and why people lose so much money on those. I want to show you to the stream. Yoink. It's the Kira. She was with me all stream, but she didn't come over here. Kitty. Yoink. It's the Kira. She wants to get down, but I want to show. It's the Kira. So cute. Yeah, we don't do any gambling or anything like that here. Who's the Kira? I know. It doesn't make any sense to you. I'm just holding you pointing that way. So big already. Yep, she's over a year now, and we've almost had her for a whole year. I think it was October 20. I think we got her. It's almost been a whole year. She's been great the whole time. Perfect cat. Perfect kitty. Aren't you like perfect kitty? Yes, you are. So cute. Good part of the stream. Hey. Some of my sports could be good. Best part of the stream. Oh my good part of the stream. Yeah, gambling always works. But yeah, I've been done too much Geometry Dash progress lately, but focusing mostly on making other videos. But yeah, I'll probably get back into Geometry Dash. I want to beat Cycles. It's another Geometry Dash video stream. But I don't know if I probably want to do that on a YouTube stream. Probably gonna wrap it up somewhat. Record Kira's room. She's in, yeah, she just shares it with my room. There, she's just sitting right there. Oop, I bumped the microphone. Apologies. Hopefully it sound beyond terrible. She's right. Where'd she go? She's right there. Kitty. She's scratching. Kira. Over here. Oh, she's gonna go out. She can open the door and leave on her own. There she goes. She gonna go? There she goes. Outside. To the room beyond the stream. The DLC. Can you beat Extent before you beat Aftermath is the question. Oh no, am I ripping frames again? Okay, well frames, internet doesn't feel like cooperating today. So I guess that's a sign. The cat leaves, I guess, to leave. Yeah, thanks everyone so much for watching. I guess I'll call it. Frames are being Comcast. Ruining my stream. Alright, I'll see y'all next week. Join the Discord and join into the contest for submitting runs. Submitting creatures and spaceships and stuff, Smith creations for next stream, and we'll see if we can get enough candidates and maybe do some votes and see what you want me to do on stream. Yeah, thanks everyone so much. That should be Steph Chow should be running that this week, and hopefully by next week we'll have some good candidates for our next stream. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I'm King of Valence. I'll see you next week. See ya.